integrity compromised. Likelihood of station survival stands at 7%. Repairs imperative. Hull integrity stabilizing. Likelihood of station survival now stands at 9%. Stockpiles depleted. Suggest probe launch to locate resources. Mining ships deployed. Attention required. Tiqqun crew distress signal detected. Power consumption reaching critical levels. Administrative intervention necessary. Magnetic storm intercepts proposed trajectory. Caution. Likelihood of station survival stands at 15%. Fallen. 14%. 12%. 7%. Vholejump complete. Hull integrity compromised. Likelihood of station survival stands at 7%. Repairs imperative. Hull integrity stabilizing. Likelihood of station survival now stands at 9%. Stockpiles depleted. Suggest probe launch to locate resources. Mining ships deployed. Attention required. Tiqqun crew distress signal detected. Power consumption reaching critical levels. Administrative intervention necessary. Magnetic storm intercepts proposed trajectory. Caution. Likelihood of station survival stands at 15%. Fallen. 14%. 12%. 7%.
Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome back to the finale episode of IXION. That's right. As we have traveled from our warped future time machine thing into the future of Earth, across the galaxy to our new home in our Tiqqun ship. You betcha. We have been doing all the things and the stuff. And, of course, we are now into the finale episode. We've had the UN after us and the crazy pirates after us. And basically what it looks like has happened is the Dallas Council basically fractured after whatever the incident was that happened on Earth. And of course, when they fractured, they formed their own little organizations. And Giovanni, of course, is just a scumbag. But several of the others, of course, they formed their own factions. They did their own thing. Of course, they've been making their way to new homes in different places. Many of them, of course, have failed due to infighting and bickering and stuff. And then, of course, we show up 70 years into the future, and it's like, hey, we're back. And it's like, hey, what's up? you hanging out? And we're like, yeah, we're back. We're going to do things. So with that, of course, let's switch the screen. Because, I mean, even the intro to this screen is just so beautiful. So I'll let that play in the background for a minute while I chit-chat along here. So, of course, we've made our way across the different systems, Vholejumpping along. And, of course, the ship's getting a little ratty. It's taking a lot of stress. And basically, we got one Vholejump left in it. I think is what I'm being told. Of course, we've had to do I mean, this ship wasn't exactly built for battle, but we made it defensible. We made missiles. We got the pirate beaten, which, of course, Giovanni turned himself into like a Borg or something like that in the ship and things, and very twisted. And now we're about to do the final jump. That's right. It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo. You betcha. It's time to go. I want to thank all recent subscribers as their names scroll across the bottom of the screen. I want to thank all the chatters in the chat box. All the stuff. And, of course, I just want to thank everybody that watches whenever they do. I appreciate it very, very much. With that, let's switch the screen over to here. And we're going to load up the game. Now, I did do my standard, we're going to warp into the new system. And then I did play ahead to do some of the off work. But I'll admit, you'll see here there's only like 16 cycles that go by between my jump save and my and like the actual save, right? So I think we're just gonna do it all. I think I'll just do the jump. In fact, I'm gonna go back to 2103 because I'm wondering why I did that. I'm gonna go back here. We're gonna load this one up and see what's going on, people. And because it's been a few days, right? But I mean, it's been a few days because yesterday having Infraspace and all the extra playing I did with that yesterday just kind of sets things up for today. And that's the way we're going to play it out. All right, that's press any key to continue. Let's see what... so this should have me back in the system that we left off in the stream. Yes, it has. It's all good to go. Mr. O, how's it going today? So here we are. We are in... the name of this system is just too crazy. We're in the PSR, blah, 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 a whole lot of names, right? The PSR BI 1257 plus 12J system. And we are about to hit the warp button for all the toys and the games. You betcha. We've been collecting stuff. Let's have a look at the inside of the ship. Cold weather, hot room. Yeah, you know it. It's man. I could go with that analogy all day because it's basically winter time right here in Canuck Land. Passed out yesterday. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens, right? It's what happens. So, here, of course, Sector 6, of course, is... well, let's start with Sector 1, and then we'll move over to 6 and get the rest. Our original sector, which, of course, has expanded and moved out to other areas as time has gone on, of course, is a basic industrial area. I mean, it's basically an industrial area is what it is. Right? We've turned the chips off. We've got more than enough chips for this mission. It's basically done, right? So we've turned the chip maker off. I'm still running some steel because we use the steel for hull repair, but it's okay. We got over 800 steel, which we're going to need some of it. and 300 ferrite dust in storage. Here, of course, is now Sector 6. It was the first sector we opened up after Sector 1. And when we opened up this sector, we basically split Sector 1 into 2 pieces. We kind of moved some of the people over here, and then, of course, we started kind of working some of the farming over here. And this sector, over time, has become more of a farming sector. As you can see here, it has the Tier 2 crop farm stuff, and, of course, the final tier algae farm stuff. And so that is that's what happened there with Sector 6. Then we brought on Sector 2, and then once we had Sector 2 on, we kind of pushed some of the industry this way. So if Sector 6 is where the farming went towards, Sector 2 is where the industry went towards. And it's also where we moved the research center to after expansion. And with that, this sector, of course, again, has just been handling a lot of my gear production, polymer gear production, and research. Of course, we did need the extra steel because as time went on, we needed more options. And I know some players like to put all their steel in one, but I actually liked having mine in 2 different zones because it gave me more control. 1, I was able to keep the battery power stable. 2, I was able to just overall keep the balance of things between the population, the workers and stuff. Instead of trying to pile all workers in one sector to try and run these big machines, it was just easier to keep it separate. I think it just worked out better overall. Then, of course, we brought on Sector 3, which became our secondary farming server because, of course, one of the options we ran into was taking 2,000 cryogenic people and unthawing them, which, of course, there are none left frozen because they're all unthawed. And as we are unthawing them, we needed a lot more food, and that's basically what Sector 3 is. Sector 3 became our secondary food source behind 6, and it became... it basically became the dominant food source, right? So 6, of course, or 3 is basically feeding all the extra people. We have now opened up a brand new sector. Boom, look at that. Sector 4. Looks pretty empty in here, but we're going to fill it up today. You know we're going to fill it up today, people. So with that, we're going to get ready to do the jump and the things. Looks like everything's ready to go. Yeah, I mean it's looking pretty good. Let's check the ships. They're all emptied out. I've got no check marks in anything, so as they were all forced to dock. And looks like we're ready for the Vholejump. So hull integrity. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that, people. It just doesn't get much better than that. Trust. They love me. I mean, these people love me. And they should. I mean, I feed these people so much food. 375% extra food. I mean, they're loving me. I mean, we got way. Let's have a look at the outside of the ship before we do the jump. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is beautiful looking, isn't it? I mean, that's how you do a ship, people. That's how you do a ship. That's right. She's all solar paneled up and ready to go. I mean, it's a hot looking ship. She's hot looking, you know it. So we, I think, are ready to hit the blast off button. Do the blast off things. Of course, when we hit the blast off button, let's just hit the. Oh, okay, yep. You just shuffle right on over there, dude, because you're making me panic. All right, with that, we'll hit the button. Are you ready for the Vholejump to the final destination? You bet.
In accordance with Ralph Stanford procedures, all ships must return to the Tiqqun before Vholejump initiation.
Well, we're going to leave the ships behind. Gee whiz. Okay, let's go. We'll check the inside, make sure everything's running on battery power, right? Yep, everything looks good. Yeah, lots of battery power. I mean, you know, there's nothing going on here. Look at that. I got enough battery power in this section. It said for 22 days, but I don't think that's right. Okay, here goes the big jump. We hit the big button, all the big things. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. All right, so we have arrived, and let's see what Eden's got to say.
Diagnostics. I sense Remus. We have reached the Ilia system. Structural failure of the Tiqqun is near. We should initiate the Neocond colonization protocol.
You think? Well, all right then. First things first, Max. You know what? Last episode, we took a bit of a beating on our ships, right? I mean, we really did. We're down to one side ship, I think. Yep, poor old Scout. Man, we took a beating on the side ships. I think we'll give ourselves... I think we're going to give ourselves a second science ship. How many? I mean, we got four ships of things. I think we give ourselves an extra science ship just because we have the slot, and we got 25 gears. I'm pretty sure we have a few gears and a few workers kicking around doing nothing. So let's do that. Let's give them a little bit of a job. Meanwhile, we're gonna set the probes on automatic build here for a bit. We'll use up a few gears there. I mean, we have over 300 gears. We should be all right. We should be all right to set up a few gears. We'll get us a little water coming in. I don't have a lot of extra spare water, but I mean, we're not hurting for water. But we don't want to end up short on water either, right? Of course, we appear to have come out of warp here in the Ilia system. Around the planet Palatine. I guess I'll say Palatine. Looks like that's an interesting stopover. I don't know if I want to visit it. It doesn't appear to be the goal. The goal is to find Remus. We got to find... this planet doesn't look very habitable, so I don't really care about it, as far as I'm concerned. But whatever, it's fine. Let's see. Yep, let's do a probe. Now, my first goal is literally finding water, right? I mean, water and ferrite dust. All right, so we have a lot of ferrite dust there. Looks like it could have a high potential rating of stuff. Now, do I need the ferrite dust? I really like to focus on water first. Well, there's lots of hydrogen, silicon there. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah. Oh, come on now. Which way do you want to go? Which way do you want to bring it? Come on, bring it. Gosh darn it. Come on, find it. In, out, left, right. Oh, there it is. All right, we got the water. Okay, let's set these guys up to go mine some water. We'll give them a secondary job of mining ferrite dust. I'm not sure if we'll need anything else, but we'll do that as the start. Also, just to kind of get these guys up and running. Let's get Santa's sleigh at least up and running with the water. I've got the other three on full standby for doing iron hauling. But at the same time, if I think we'll probably put the Pusha back in with Sector 6, just to keep the water flowing in. And then, of course, leave the Bulwark and the Dakar to handle our needs of iron production. All the things. I have a feeling that you finished a test run. I did not, actually. I actually played very little of this. Now, I played a lot of it to finish up the last solar system, but I actually didn't do very much here at all. I did play ahead for about 20 minutes, and I did scout out 3 planets, which we're about to do. But I'm going to do that again, and it's very fast. It's not like these planets are hard to find. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do things, right? So we're gonna do that. And we make a probe here like once every cycle and a half. So yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not even worth my time to load the save file I did, because I only played about 15 minutes of it, and it was like, well, I think I'll just play it out. So yeah, that's how we're playing this one in. I do want to note, I did have a little laugh last week here in Sector 2 when I said, oh yeah, you know, I had this open space here, and it's like how convenient that I needed all them gears, and I had the space for 2 more gear factories. That was by fluke luck, by the way. Of course, I had put the gear factory way over here like 4 streams ago, and when I did that, of course, that was the first the building in this row, so of course it's the width of a gear factory. So the funny part is that one, I already had lots of gears made because you needed lots of gears for doing other things, and at the same time, it just, by fluke luck, I was able to fit in. I was actually going to put this in, which is the alternative light center, which is what I was going to put in the empty space. But it was just by fluke luck, it fit 2 more gear factories, which we really didn't need, but it was kind of funny. Right? So with that, let's get back out to space, launch another probe. Yeah, let's keep these probes moving. Yup. So that is the first inner ring. Then I think there was like one out here somewhere. Oh, there's lots of ice water there. We like that. Oh, it's getting warm out here. No, that's silicon. Like, look, there's research out here somewhere. The little arrow thing keeps going up. Oh, right. Yeah, right there. Yeah, shoot that. Thank you. How you guys doing with that water, guys? Good. You're doing a good job with the water. Yeah, I mean, Santa's sleigh can now pull in 48 water at a time, right? So I'm not too worried about that. You know what, Scout? Galileo. Nice name. So let's head on over here. We'll do this first science started. Locate the source of the river. Establish a thing. Or leave the planet. Well, I don't like any of it. I mean, I'm telling you, I don't need. I got 700 science people. I can't spend the science. Like, do I even want to be here? I don't really want to be here. I mean, convert the matter. It's got mercury. It's all bad. Locate the source of the river. Okay, fine. Listen, just don't blow up my ship, would you? And nobody die, okay? Because that's really going to annoy me. Let's see how we're doing on the inside. In the inside, it looks like we had a few accidents going on here. We'll switch on over here to 6. It's pretty calm. Everything's pretty calm here. I mean, we got lots. Really, I just got to keep these guys fed and keep enough steel going to make sure the ship doesn't fall apart, right? It's until I move the story along, right? That's all I'm doing here. I'm just keeping everybody fed. And I mean, these guys are packed, right? Packed on food. So, we're looking good. I mean, everybody's happy. Look at all the happy people. +6 people. That's a +6. Holy smokes. I mean, look at this. +4, you know. I mean, what do you guys, I mean, they're making me steal. You know, and then playing over here in the dirt pit. It's perfectly fine. And going to the bar a lot is what they're doing. Here, I mean, they're making me a little steel. Sometimes they play around in the lab, but they don't do much anymore. I still have them making gears because we use them for the probes, but and going to the bar is what they do. And then in Sector 3, they make a lot of food and go to the bar. That's what they do. Sector 4 doesn't have a bar. They have to go to Sector 3's bar. I feel bad for them. All right, it is what it is. Okay, we got another probe. So we got the inner side. We got the second ring. This now means we probably need a probe to find the third planet on the third ring, right? I would think. I'm on the third ring. Never mind. Let's go to the fourth ring. Sure. Well, there's a lot of... Well, all right, there's something here on the fifth ring, so let's send something there. We'll come back to the fourth ring and the sixth ring shortly. Okay, so Romulus. Wow, I feel like I'm in an episode of Star Trek, The Undiscovered Country, or something. So we're supposed to be finding Remus. We found the planet Romulus. What's that say? The crew are hallucinating. Are they? A symptom of Death Earth sickness and UN propaganda. Romulus does not exist. Listen, I'll tell you right now. The probe says it exists, so I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, the planet's right there. I can see it. So you're dreaming. You're dreaming, girl. I can see the planet. We're going to send a spaceship there. You know what? I can send a spaceship there right now. We're going to send a spaceship there. I think you're bluffing me. I mean, it's Romulus. I can see the Romulus right there. We're going to send a spaceship over there. Don't tell me it's my imagination. I can see the planet. Okay. All right. We're collecting science. Are you done? What do we do? Okay. So we got a crew member injured. See, this is why I don't do these things anymore. No, I'm leaving. We're going to repatriate. Yeah, we're going to repatriate the scout. And then we're going to go back to the Tiqqun and get healed. Gee whiz. Holy smokes. It's bad. Don't send your people out. One of the crew members injured. It's terrible. Creation of Rome. The city was made by two brothers, Romulus and Remus. Yeah, well, guess what? According to these people, only one brother existed. This planet doesn't exist. All right, so we got Nunamore up there. Plutarch, is that like a nod to Pluto, and how we got ripped off on that one? I mean, there's these guys. They have all kinds of science, but I don't need the science. I just ugh. I couldn't care less about science. Okay, listen, go back here. Get me the science. Just stand there and collect science, would you? Okay, so I did say we got to find some planets. Let's go on this outer ring. All right, we're coming into something here. And I've got the exclamation point, so you know it's important, right? Boom! There. All right, so that is the fourth ring. Okay, well, I would say the exclamation point is the Remus. So let's send the probe off to that, I guess. But I mean, this planet doesn't exist. Why not? I want to know what this is. Listen, Galileo, don't blow up. This is going to be a short day. Of course I'm going to disable the PA. I mean, I don't listen to her half of the time anyway. Yeah, I mean, everything is fine. Everything is fine here. Basically, we're just going to fly around a little bit. I might collect the science and see what the storylines are, but I don't need the science. In fact, we should have a look at the science while them things are flying around. Are you making me a probe? Yes. So this will give us a few seconds. What event available? What's your problem? Oh, okay. Forbidden planet. Hello, Administrator. This is Hong. Yeah, of the Scientific Syndicate. I know you guys are pretty cool. Once again, taking the liberty. I mean, you built me some missiles to defeat Mr. Pirate, Giovanni. What's up? We did some analysis on Eden after she was attacked by Giovanni's fake ship. We unearthed some interesting files. Information on Remus and numerous colonization protocols were present in Eden's database. What? Okay. And that's not all. We discovered details on another viable exoplanet. The planet Romulus. Well, it turns out I just found a planet Romulus. What am I going to do with that? Okay. This planet has been masked, so as it doesn't appear in any reports. We've put in a place administrative countermeasures, and we encourage you to send a team to the planet. We're doing that right now, dude. You're my hero. Yeah. Guess what? The team's almost there, right? You know it. Eden. She's probably infected with Giovanni's scum virus. You know how that goes, right? Because anytime computers talk together, they're out to get humanity. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to Romulus. Listen, you want to go a little faster? Oh, no, we got a probe. We got a probe launch. Okay, so final ring on the planets. Yeah, I know that's where we're going there. Pretty sure. Oh, wow, there's are you telling me there's the planet's right there, that final planet? All right, well, send the probe over there, I guess. Cool. We'll make one more probe just so as I can get some ferrite dust on standby. So we found Remus. Oh, incoming transmission. I should slow the thing down. Hello, talk to me.
Greetings, people of the VBS Tiqqun.
Oh,
I
wow.
am Agora of
Hi,
the
Aura.
third generation.
Of the third generation of what?
Know that you have been searching for Remus for a long time. However, we have established a delicately balanced ecosystem here on this planet that cannot suffer your presence.
Oh, really? Well, I guess you don't want me there then. Okay.
Closest ally, as the one who made the Neocon
Your first and
particle
closest
teachings
ally.
visible. Pioneers of genetic conatus, you have suffered repression, persecution, and extermination.
Wow. Okay.
In memory of the doors you opened for us, of our common past, it is our turn to open the door for you.
Are you really opening the door for me, though? Or are you just going to try and, like, slam the door back in my face once you do something? Because invitations like this never work out, right?
You may be a part of our community. Shape it. We will no longer be we. You will no longer be you.
No?
We will become us.
I don't know. I'm not
For
digging
this
it.
to happen, you will need to be genetically optimized for life on Remus.
Really?
We will incorporate your genetic heritage into our society.
Well, listen. While you're blah blah blahing there, lady, telling me that you want to change my genetic code into a plant life, I'm looking for some things, because you're really worrying me. Listen, there was some, like, I know there's, like, some metal here. I looked at it. I said, hey, look at all the crazy metal. The ferrite dust that's right close by and all the things. No, yes, no, nope. Where did that go? I hate it when you gotta look around for some. Well, there's a little bit there. There's not a lot. Well, there's a little. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll take that. All right.
You will follow
Yeah,
the elder
keep talking.
process my predecessor applied to us. You will be adapted to the planet's gravity, to photosynthesize. You will live in symbiosis with Remus.
Will I?
Let me be clear.
Okay.
Humanity's mistake has been its attempts to transform ecosystems, to deny its place in them. We do not terraform, we change.
Oh.
We are not intruders. Probe has We are a completed crystalline part of the ecosystem. You will live longer and work according to your abilities and passions. Our elites guide us with pragmatism, intellect, empathy, and with sensibility. We have no other interest than to follow genetic conatus. Let us show you the new cradle of humanity. Trust
Wow.
and
Does
genetic
she ever do a
conatus.
lot of blah
We
blah
followed a
blahing?
so
Okay.
similar pattern.
Look, are you done trying to convince me to turn into a plant? Look, I'm very busy at the moment. Because I'll tell you right now, not feeling the plant life. It's a thing. Listen, turn these off.
Has arrived at its destination.
I'm sure it has. Turn that off for now. All the things. Okay. How's that water doing? That's the only thing as long as we get the water, keeps the food coming in. That's all I'm worried about. Okay. Let's do science. Well, I'll do science as soon as you're done collecting the science. In fact, you know what? I'll probably do a save here in a minute, just before I push all these buttons, because somebody's gonna die, right? Because everybody dies, and it's never good. Let's get the fast forward button going. An EVA airlock, blah blah blah, all the things. Look, just suck it up. The ship's in great shape. We're in great shape. Everybody loves me. Give me my science. I'm not. Oh, I got 999 science. I can't have more than 1,000 science. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Okay, listen. Just go spend science, would you? Because that's just crazy. Listen. What do you want? I don't know. I mean, I don't need any of this stuff. Is there something that can improve the ships? Give me something that improves the ships. Sure, research that. Science generated is another 5%. Sure, I can't spend science fast enough, so you might as well just give me more science. I already have tier 3 batteries. Turns out I got all the tier batteries. I got all the batteries. Yeah, I got tier 3 batteries. Charging speed is increased by 25%. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Can we do that one instead? Sure. Well, you know, I mean, we'll go for faster stuff. Charging speeds increased by 50%, 75%. I guess that's not bad. I mean, I don't know. I've never found the batteries to be slow anyway. I find they charge up like almost instantly when you arrive somewhere. Anyway, we'll charge them up. We'll charge them up, I guess. Yep. Give me my last 16 science that I'm about to waste, because that's a thing.
Awaits your attention.
Something on the Dolos awaits my attention, does it? Oh. Hey, science guys, what's up? Listen. Hey, it's Hong again. Hey, Hong, what's up? Eden continues to block Romulus despite our countermeasures. Well, guess what? I got a science ship. I'm about to do the science right now, buddy. Listen, don't you worry about Eden. All right, I don't know what infection she got. We're going to fix this. We need to shut her down. Oh yeah, we're okay. Well, I don't know if we have to get that desperate. Do we have to get that desperate? She's altering all the data present as you see it. You've probably noticed this already. Well, I mean, it's a little questionable. You know, Eden obeys the principles of Dolos, which are probably more than a century out of date. You think? Because I mean, we did do a time warp jump. Okay, she won't deviate from the old dreams. From the old corporation style. We've successfully deposited a protocol to disconnect the EBA airlock database. Please, Administrator, you are our only hope. I'm pretty sure. Well, you know what? I don't know if I got the force. So I don't know if I'm your only hope, but I'm gonna be your hope. I got you, fam. I got you. Listen. Let me hit the save button on this. Okay, I'll go with 8-2, just to use 8-2 as my save point now. Now, all the things, all the stuff, return to game. Okay, so let's see what we got up here. First reading of Pluto arc. Reveals the planet to be in a gravitational, some fancy words. Located exoskeleton technology will allow our team to begin planetary exploration. I'm pretty sure I had exoplanet technology. Fragmented transmissions. You know, I really couldn't care less about exploring any of these planets. But you know, just perform an intrusive analysis. Yeah, good. Controlled explosions, take samples, leave the planet. I'm good. I don't need any of your science. Look, I'm wasting more science. Gee whiz. Listen, are you doing science? Yeah. I mean, we're bringing in the science faster than we're using it. Okay, it's whatever. Let's talk about Romulus. You know, the planet that doesn't exist, and it says it's not here. What do you got? The crew are hallucinating. I'm pretty sure there's a planet there. Administrator, there's no planet here. Oh no, there's a planet there. I'm pretty sure I'm parked around it at the moment. A symptom of death earth sickness. You know, Eden, you've been pushing this death earth sickness on me a long time. I'm really getting tired of that junk. Really getting tired of that. I don't want to meet with these guys. These guys look like bums. I mean, I don't want to become one with the planet. Why would I want to become one with their crazy planet? I don't want to turn into a weed or a vine plant or, I don't know, whatever it is they think they are today. Gee whiz. Well, fine. We'll meet with them. It looks like I got no choice. It's the only way I can do the story. You are hallucinating. You know what? I don't think I am hallucinating. You know what else I think? It's 3.4 cycles to get there. How much battery power do I have? 4. 26. I love that sector. 3, 4.2, and 6. You know what? Yeah? What do you think? What do you think of this maneuver? There, Eden. If you're going to tell me this planet doesn't exist, I'll bet you I won't be able to go there. I can't check it. I can't do anything with it. It says it doesn't exist. Hey, Vulcan is here. You know what? if Spock says it exists, I'll bet you it exists. But you know what? We'll just take the entire ship there, because then it's going to exist. And this shouldn't be a problem with these batteries, right? I mean, the batteries should be more than fine for doing this. Right, so we're going. Yeah, well, we're going to Remus now, right? We got the scout coming down there. They're going to go to Remus. Where's my other ship? Oh, Galileo's actually in orbit around Romulus, of course. Well, of course they are, because that's a thing. Okay. Oh no. Listen. We'll leave the Galileo up there. We'll let the scout come down here and pretend to do something, which is unfortunate because this means now my ships are a little farther away, but oh well, it is what it is. I don't think they've started drilling any of this stuff, right? No. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. A planet that doesn't exist. Oh, I got the achievement of sightseeing. I'll bet I did. I'm just out sightseeing, driving around. It's perfectly fine. Wow, look at that. The non-existent planet that doesn't exist. I think it looks pretty cool myself. Anyway, whatever. Oh, we're turning around. Is that what we're doing? Where's the planet at? Well, you know it's here somewhere.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
All right, fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. The ship looks great. But
an accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Well, listen. Lots of accidents happen around the Tiqqun all the time. All right, let's see what Remus got to say. Meet with them. The crew of the Scout will sit in meetings with them and their representatives. Wow, okay. Hang out. Do things. I'll probably pay for it. Sure. I mean, it's not like I need the science or anything from these other planets. I mean, I do want to go to Vulcan, though, just because that looks like fun. All right, these guys are coming back for repairs. How are we doing overall? You know what, guys? Let's put that as priority 3. So when they go back out, they'll actually get me some iron. We're down to 121, and I'd like to be able to get that coming in.
The team has completed a task.
Ooh, you know what? Science ship team completing a task before we make some bad choices in my life. So, because you know how it is, people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I've done pretty good. I think I've only lost one crew, maybe 2. I think most of the time I've kept the crew alive, all right, so I had 1 injured today. Well, that happens, right? Okay, let's see what you got to say about this. We have met with the representatives. We were surprised first by the limited ceremony, which of what seems to be a momentous occasion. Received on a beach, we were then taken to a cliff top, overlooking an ocean. They joined the gathering. Some watched. Some inspected us. With our infection, proposal was made. Oh, okay. If we agree to join them, they will reveal the location of temples within the Leela system. Each temple contains a fragment of a blueprint of a bioengineering center. Oh, I'm not digging any of that. Nope. We'll just temporarily leave that, and let's go for a drive. You know what? Go to Vulcan, would you? Well, the crew's not there. I suppose I gotta take their deal, do I? Now, I see that... Oh, gee whiz. Listen, give me the scout. Go back. Do I gotta take that deal? I think that's a bum deal. You know, why can't I check out the planet I'm in orbit of that says that doesn't exist? Listen, bunch of thieving liars. Listen, you science guys down there, you guys wouldn't tell me what's going on, would you? Because I'd really like to know what's going on with my fake planet. Oh, fine. Accept the offer. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Gee whiz. I think it's a terrible offer. But I'll accept it if it moves the story along. Yep. Okay. Yep. The new objective. This is the way. Gee is find the temples. I don't want to find any of these temples. I couldn't care about these temples. Where are the temples at?
People of the VVS Tiqqun, we have detected the presence of a BMS warship in the Ilia system.
What?
The Piranesi has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace. We have no weapons, no military solution against such an enemy. To ensure the survival of this settlement in Ilia, you will have to find a way to silence him, once and for all.
Oh, great. Giovanni's back.
Administrator,
Oh,
a new
jeez.
request awaits your attention.
He requires my attention, does he? Well, listen. First, I gotta distract this drone. I gotta put this on auto build. Okay. This is fine. This is just fine. Okay. Listen. Let's. First of all, again, I don't need to have a lot of stuff running here. Well, I mean, we got a lot of steel, right? Do you need that research lab running? No. Let's see. Is everybody having fun at the bar? Good. Because we may have to shut it down here shortly. Listen. Just, well, we'll leave this one running. We'll turn this one off. So how much power does that give you? 26 days. 26 days of power. I'm pretty sure. What's that? Sector battery? Sector 3? 3.6. I'm just making sure that, like, you know, if we get into a little bit of trouble here, we're going to be able to make a run for it, right? Guess who's back? Administrator. Everything confirms the sad truth. Giovanni has followed us to the Lilia system. Then there's my answer right there. Great. Oh, gee, Giovanni, you goof. No, you're not dead yet? Really?
I will build my reaper.
Yeah, well, come get some.
You ready for the simulation?
Listen, I've seen that movie. I'm okay. Dude, you got a really bad laugh going on there. I should have hit the next dialogue line. Okay, what do you want to do? Listen. Do I have to find these temples? Do I got to do the stuff and the things? What do we got going on here? Okay, well, we got to leave here, I guess, for now. Let's do things. Listen, you come up here. I got to find these temples, I guess. So let's do that. Let's do that. I'm assuming he's going to run around while I'm looking for temples all day.
An accident has occurred
fine.
in the Tiqqun.
Whatever. Listen, we'll find your temples. Meanwhile, he's just sitting there. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, hey, feel free to sit there all you want, goof.
Administrator.
Yep.
A new request awaits your attention.
Does it? Okay. Well, where's this new request waiting my attention?
Has arrived at its destination.
All right, talk to me, guys. The scientific syndicate has found a solution. Well, good job. Now that we've finally reached the exoplanet, the Tiqqun has no further purpose. All right, I agree. All right. As soon as we can find a planet, I don't want to turn into a plant. Look, just can we work that out first? As preparations are being made for colonization, the Tiqqun sector should be filled with batteries. Once they are charged and the crew are ready for exit, the flight path will be plotted along the Tiqqun to crash into the Poseni. Igniting the stored power should be enough to destroy the warship. I'm sure it would be. In the scenario where there is no longer any life on board the Tiqqun, I am authorized as the PA of this station to lead it to its end. Okay. The last stand. Sure. Okay. Let's build enough battery power to cover an area of 1,000 tiles. Sure. We got 285 tiles covered already. Guess what? Hey guys! Do you want to build some batteries? Alright, well, let me get out my calculator here for a second. These batteries cover 49 tiles. They're 7 by 7. Alright, so if we take a calculator and I say 1,000 minus 285. That leaves me with 715 divided by 49 equals 14 batteries. Holy smokes, that's a lot of batteries. Okay. That's a lot more batteries than I expected. I was expecting like the answer of 8 or something. I don't know why. Why did I expect that? I guess I expected more floor space or something. Really? Is it 14 batteries we're gonna need? That's a lot of batteries. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. 14. 14 times 3. What's 14 times 3? 43 circuit boards. Okay, well, we got enough circuit boards. What is it, 14.5? We'll round it up. 14.6 times how much steel? How much steel is one of these things? 60. Yeah. That's 876 steel. Which it turns out, I got 827 steel. Okay, we're going to be fine. We'll be fine. We just got to build them. Here, guys. Do some construction. Am I going to be able to fit 14 batteries in here? 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, yeah, we'll get 14 batteries in there. We're good. He's good. Listen. Yeah, I mean, we got 360 steel there. Okay, so you're gonna do some batteries. I want to know what... You know, the planet that doesn't exist yet? I don't feel like being turned into a flower pot. You're gonna need res for the colony too. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
A science ship has arrived.
I'm assuming by RSS you mean like some sort of circuit boards or something, right? Okay. Listen. What are we talking about here? So Vulcan, the Green Comet. Is this not where, like? Can I not just fly to these places and have these things show up? Okay, the crew of the Scout will attempt to locate the source of the electromagnetic disturbance. What are you doing up here, dude? Collecting science. I don't need you to collect science, dude. Okay, use specific analytical tools. Build a floating research center. Oh, alloy gears. Don't remember all of it. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, gee whiz. All right. Fine. We'll get some gears. I mean, I still have 2 factories. I would have to tear out the bar if I want to put in a 3rd factory, though. Initiate an invasive analysis of the area. You know, why can't we just do that? I'm all about an evasive. Like, we don't have to, like, you know, be charging in. Abnormal heat zones. Yeah, just do that. Like, where are the... Just give me the temples already. Find the temple of goof. I don't care about any of these things. Just, I want to know what's going on with this. Why... Like, I want to go here. And you won't let me. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we'll just test it the easy way. I don't need some crazy thing. Hit the fast forward button. There's one of the few times we actually get to use the fast forward button. I don't get to use it very often. So let's just make sure. Again, we're way good on food. I guess I'm gonna. Well, I don't know what to do with this now. I can't launch a probe because I have.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Oh, gee whiz. Things, people. Listen, what are you doing down there? You're doing nothing. Like, can I just leave him down there all day? I'd be perfectly fine with that, actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What do you got for me? It failed to prevent for any data. Leave the planet. Cool. I'm all right with leaving the planet. I have no reason to be there. Where's your temples? Find the temple of common sense. Find the temple of free will. Well, I'll give you it. Is he? Oh, okay. I guess he would, right? All right. Listen. Then I guess we'll do this. Turn this on.
Team has completed a task.
Do that. Transmission. We ventured down the crevices of Vulcan, electromagnetic services, barren crystals, gray sphere. A number of controversial theories have been put forward and proposals made by experiments. Gee whiz. Analyze the sphere or perform suggested experimentation. Allow the team free reign. I don't know if we're going to do that. Anytime we've allowed the team to do anything, they end up dead. Let's go with, you know what? I'll go with that one. Listen, Galileo. Where is these crazy... Go back to Romulus for a second. Maybe we can find something. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I mean, they want me to find these 3 temples, but I mean, we're obviously not finding these temples. You know, where are the crazy temples at? Are they back on Remus? Is that a thing? I guess I gotta go back to Remus, I guess. Find, check research. Oh, okay. I guess that would have made sense, right? Turn that on. What's this? Well, that's turned off. That's not doing anything. I agree, though. There's a question mark there, and anytime there's a question mark, that is a thing. You need to shut down Eden to get on Romulus. Yeah. Well, gosh darn it. I would love to shut her down. I just don't know how to. I would love to shut her down.
Team has completed a task.
Yeah, like, you know, I mean, there's just no way to shut her down. Let me see. EPKP engine, cargo ship, mining ship, Tiqqun hull. I would doubt that it's anything in here, would it? Nope, that just makes the ship move faster. EVA airlocks. I'm just looking to see if there's like anything that controls like her, right? But yeah, and I know all this stuff. Like, this is all very boring stuff. Upgraded interface. Tier 2 specialization. Nope. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. I guess I gotta go back to Remus and see what they want. And we'll do that here in a second. Yeah, what do you got, Vulcan?
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
This is the crew. We have returned. We've been with the Cornelius. Right on. Do we get... What do you mean you've been with the crew of the Cornelius? We lost them. Passing through the strange solid liquid gases matter believed to be outside. It's now in orbit of Vulcan. Cool. All right. Hey, the Cornelius is back. Woo! Yes, my original ship is back. I mean, this is a party. Listen, I want... Can we do anything with it? I suppose I don't have a spot for it, do I? Yeah, I mean, these guys just are pretending that I don't exist. Listen, the scout can go back here. I can't use that ship because I don't have an empty docking bay. I'm assuming that's what's upset with that. We'll go back to Remus. We'll see if they got something to say. I don't know. Yeah, can you go back to Remus for a minute? Gee whiz. Maybe they got another clue here or something. I don't know. I mean, we've been to all these other places. There's no places left. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad to have the Cornelius back. Woo! That's actually a party. I'm actually very happy about that. You know, because I mean, that was the original ship, and you know, when we lost it there in the last sector, I was like, I was very bummed out. But yeah, I mean, we got the ship back. I mean, I'm glad to see it's back. It's awesome. You know, now I got to find an empty spot for it. Okay. Are we not? No, there's nothing for me to do here either, huh? Awesome. Are we glitched out again? Is that a thing? Really? Like, I mean, there's no... I mean, I got no other planets to go to. You know, like, what are you going to do, right? I mean, there's nothing here. Maybe you need to study the technology before you left Remus. I guess so. Anyway, I mean, that's why we do things like... and that's unfortunate, but I mean, we'll do a reload, I guess. Yeah, I would say it's glitched out. It's unfortunate, but anyway, I mean, we ran into that glitch there on the last stream, right? And I don't think they've put out that patch yet. So I guess it's no surprise we've run into a second glitch, right? All right, that's fine. Do things. Go back to space. Yeah, go to space. Am I back far enough? Yes. Accept the offer. Accept the offer of the blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay. We'll accept your offer. Yeah, you don't exist. So where is Galileo? I am actually going to send Galileo up there. I mean, if Romulus doesn't exist at the moment, we'll do this and see what happens. I'll just keep the science ship here until things, right? Or move out from Romulus and then go there again. Yeah, I might have to do that, right? Like, maybe me going to Romulus was a bad trigger, right? I suppose. Listen, let's fast forward this. Let's see if we can't convince them to at least give me a different option on the storyline, right? And if not, then we'll revert back a little farther, which is a bit of a bummer. I'll tell you right now. New objective, study the technology. Sure, we'll study their technology. We'll just keep him here until something happens. And I'm not listening to Giovanni Robot again. I mean, that's just silliness. I mean, yeah, maybe me going to Romulus messed up a trigger somewhere. Because again, I mean, this game is very heavy trigger. It's very trigger heavy, so maybe that messed something up. It's possible. But we'll figure it out, because that's what we do. We figure out the triggers and the things that are broken. No surprise there, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, do it.
A science ship team has completed.
Yep. What do you got? 150 science. Leave Remus. Okay. Yeah, so I would say that
People of the VVS Tiqqun, we have detected the presence of a being.
Yeah, the warship, blah blah blah, all the things.
Veronese has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace. We have no weapons, no military solution against such an enemy.
Well, maybe if you weren't so busy becoming part of the plant life down there, you would have done some protection, and in case there was ever a threat to your society, lady. What can I tell you? Okay, so what do you want to do? What do I want to do?
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Yeah. Sure. Tiqqun, blah, blah, blah. An accident occurred on the Tiqqun. I couldn't care less about the accident. I think we're going to have to go back farther than that and actually avoid Romulus until he tells me to, right? So it means the temples could be found by spending a bunch of alloys. Oh, did you see something there on that? Because I didn't see anything. What's going on up here, right? Yeah, I mean, this is an intrusive planet of the area, blah, 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 blah. I can just leave the planet. Yeah, you know what? I think what we'll do... Well, I guess I got no choice. I'm going to have to go back a little farther than 3, right? 2118. I'll go back to 2118. Is that going to be back far enough? I'm going to move the ship back to where I'm not in Romulus's orbit. Right? Because I got excited. I seen Romulus. It was like, you know what? I'm just going to go there. You're telling me it doesn't exist. I can see it. I can fly to it. Let's just go there. But if it's going to cause the triggers to break, then I'll just stay away from it until it tells me to go there, right? Because obviously we got the big cutscene, but obviously the cutscene was too much for it. Where's the ship at? Okay, where's the ship? Listen, hit the play button for a second. Oh, okay, so, yeah, alright, so now we're still back over here in Palatine. Hey, look at that. Ship. Things. Okay, the probe is going there. Where is the scout? The scout is around the Plutarch. Okay, where's the Galileo? The Galileo is around Romulus. Well, that's pointless. So let's send it to you know what? Let's send it to Vulcan. Let's do that. And then we'll like no. Let's not do that. Let's not do any of this research. I'm gonna leave the scout up there. I'm gonna send the Galileo down here to Remus and get the storyline started. Hey Noko, what's up? You can find all the temples now before triggering Remus. Really? Can you do that? Because I would think I don't even know about the temples yet. See, you know what? I'm just gonna play this directly by storyline, right? So basically, they want me to meet. I'm gonna go meet them. I'm not gonna touch any of these. I'm not gonna touch any of these things until, because obviously this mission's probably bugged, right? So we'll do it this way. I'm just gonna fly down here. We'll go to Remus. She'll do the blah blah blah. I mean, we're gonna get a free science ship, so you know, I'm good. Listen, we gotta have a spot for the free science ship, though. Where are you gonna put that? Well, we have a free spot. Look at that. See, we have a free spot in this docking bay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. We're good. We'll just wait here, and we'll let her do the blah blah blah. Then I'll send the Galileo to Vulcan, get the free science ship, and then we'll use the ships to spread out and get what we need, right? I don't know what RSS means. I don't know what RSS is. So I don't know what that is. A bunch of RSS on all the planets. I just don't know what RSS is. Anyway, I'm sure. Anyway, we'll go ahead with the story. See what happens. Oh, resources. You just gotta spend resources. Okay. Oh, right. We were gonna launch a probe for stuff. Do we got any carbon kicking around here? I know we do. I've seen all kinds of like silicon and carbon and yeah, give me that. Are we gonna be able to get the other thing at the same time? No. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, I have 118 circuit boards. Alright, so you want me to put in a bunch of batteries too, but... Alright, so...
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Yes, it has. It's arrived at the destination. So you're saying if I spend a bunch of resources at these... So that means, do I have to establish infrastructure for advanced analysis at all these locations? Is that what you're saying, basically? Because, I mean, I have no problem spending all the money. I'll spend all the monies. I love spending money. Okay. All right, so, fine. We'll do advanced analysis. We'll tell the Bulwark to go do that. And then, listen, we'll send the Galileo over here, right? We'll send him off to Vulcan. And get this stuff done. Yeah? Has the probe done its scan? Okay, cool. Listen, we're going to change the orders of the ships and the things they're going to do. If we're going to do it this way, the Dakar can do that. I'm not going to worry about silicon. I mean, I got 118 chips. That's a lot of chips. Even though I'm going to use like 50 of those chips to do like the batteries, I mean that's a lot of batteries. So I'm going to still pick up ferrite dust. Listen, guys, how are we doing for water? We got lots of water. Listen, I need you to do things. I need you guys to do this. Yeah, do that. Yeah, mine that. Because that's more important right now. Yeah, ferrite dust. Do that. We'll do... so you're going to... And the Bulwark, of course, is going to run steel up there like crazy. Alright, so what do we got here? Study the disturbance. Let's get my free science ship, and then we'll run off to the other planets. So I'm assuming Palatine... Well, the problem is Palatine didn't have anything either. Because, like, there's not enough planets here to discover. Does this mean I'm going to have to start right from the very beginning? Like, did I miss something on the original planet? Ugh, jeez. I'm really not liking... I hate glitchy maps. Glitchy maps are terrible. Yeah, and the protocol... Well, let's form the... I did the second option. Right? I mean, that's... I'm pretty sure we'll do the suggested thing. All right, what do you got? Okay, we are no longer receiving transmissions from the Scouts team. Biometric report data suggested that the team experienced accelerated aging. This led to insanity, hunger, dehydration, and okay, that's not good. They all died. That's... I guess we are no longer receiving abandoned... like, what do I do here? This is turning out to be worse than expected. I thought I was going to find a temple. Dude, you're telling me I'm finding a temple? Like, that's not a temple. This is death. I'm telling you, this is not going to plan. Ally will go to the most. Well, all Ally did here was 5 crew members lost. Yeah, thanks for no temple. Yeah, so see, I think we're gonna have to just do the Remus storyline until we actually get the 3 temples. I don't think we're gonna be able to get anything out of this, right? So let's try M802. Again, and this is a big trick with this game. It's very trigger intensive. So if you don't get the right triggers, or you've accidentally gone ahead in the storyline, or you've fallen behind in the storyline, I find like that was a thing I was in my earlier days of testing, but yeah, like this last storyline appears to be really messed up. I mean, it's really messed up. So I think we just go straight for the... Like, I'm almost worried about this planet even. Like, I'm not going to get anything out of it. I don't know. I think we send the Galileo down, we get the storyline done, and I leave everything else alone until stuff. Like, I'm almost tempted to re-warp into the system. Like, I almost think it's that broken, right? It's like, I'm very concerned about it. Because it appears like everything we try, we're not getting what we want, right? Yeah, like I don't know what's going on here. Like, we're not getting anything, right? I think this one's going to have to be done very specific, right? Meet with them and blah, 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 all the things. Listen, you guys, you don't have to do water now. You can do this. I want you to do that for a while. I'm going to change this. We want these guys to... They can pick up this. And I'll leave the third one alone because there's not a lot of dust here in case we need 2 transport ships for something later on, right? Yep, do that. Listen to data protocols. Offer the things. I'm not going to study any items here until we get Remus figured out. Because it appears that everything's very confused, right? I mean, we know Romulus is there. We can see it. All right. Yep. Give me the things. This is the way. Study the technology. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now, can I start doing the science of the things here? So if I do this. I don't like the advanced stuff. The Scouts team, yeah, let's set up a temporary science center, because when we did this, we crashed because they were on the planet too long, right? So we'll just do a temporary science center. I'll send the Bulwark to do that, right? I mean that's my goal, right? You're doing the temporary science center, right? A ship is on the way. Good. Do that. And then we'll send the Galileo off to Vulcan, I guess, Find the Temple of Merit, find the Temple of Common Sense. Well, you know what, game? If you had any common sense, you would tell me where the temples were. Goof. Yep, do the stuff and the things. Listen, while they're doing that, why don't you guys start building my batteries that I need? Because you guys can do that. Do this, do that. Let's see, are my refineries still running? Yes, you're still running, you're still running, you're still running. Okay, so the refineries are still running. That's fine, they can all do that. Really, are you done? Did you, well, no. Are you all done? Rapid rate. They've arrived on site and are waiting for instructions for several cycles now. We're no longer receiving abandon the expedition. Well, so see, these guys die no matter what, right? Like it's like here, have 100 metal, but you're gonna die. Okay. Sure. I guess the crew's lost. There's not much I can do about it. Yep. 100%. Leave Remus. Okay, so we've lost the crew on that. We'll send them to Vulcan. Like I don't know what to do. I can't get the triggers to move ahead, and we can't find any of these temples. Sure. I mean, I can come back into the system fresh, right? I mean, you know what? Let's just do that. I mean, obviously something weird is going on here, right? We'll just come into the system fresh, and it's like all the good stuff, and I mean, everybody likes to see in the cutscene again if I can get away with it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It seems like it really got messed up somehow, but I don't know how I messed it up. I'm not going to do any science. We're just going to launch the probes, find Remus, go there, and at least get the temple part down. Because at least if they tell me about the temples, then I can go to places and do science and hopefully get something. Okay, so are we ready to go? Yes. Oh, we've arrived. All right. So they're collecting science, but we're not going to do any of that. So we've arrived. Life is good. Listen, let's just go to Remus. You know what? I'll discover, yeah. Yeah, let's just discover Remus right now. Just do that. Yeah, give me Remus, would you? Yeah, give me that. Done. This side ship, I don't care if there's an event available there or not, dude. We are not doing, oh, all right, are you still talking? Okay, well, don't leave the planet just yet. I might need your planet. Yeah, like, we may need to, like, establish infrastructure once we get stuff, right? Well, we know this planet doesn't matter because you die on that planet. It's a mess. Do I have the automated probes turned on? Yes, I do, right? No, I don't. Auto build. I mean, it looks like there's a probe in the thing, but man, the game is so glitchy. Oh, okay, it's gonna launch that probe now? Is that what it's doing? Yeah, okay. Yes, launch the probe, would you? So, like, go on, get. Oh, right. Yes, I do have to make the second science ship. Let's do that. So, up here, do this. Next science ship. And then, of course, if we do get the Chronopius, we'll put that over here. That's fine. We'll get the second science ship up and running. We can probably run this pretty fast. I do want to get my resources up and running again, right? Because, again, water, steel, all these things are going to be needed. So, listen. Probe away. First things first. Yeah, I don't need silicon. I mean, if I need over 50 chips to do a mission, here we're in trouble. Come on, find the ferrite dust. Yeah, keep going. There it is. There it is. Well, that's not what I want, but I will take the ferrite dust as a contingency. Just give me another probe, would you? All right. And then I think the ice was over here. That's fine. We'll do it that way. Yep, give me another probe. Make the probe faster. Make all the probes. Probing. Right? Let's pretend to be an alien and let's go probing. All the things. There we go. Let's see. Sorry, my bad. I know, I accidentally clicked the button. Clicked the wrong button. There we go. Can't be helped. It's making me very cranky. Nothing worse than running into a... Like, I don't mind running into a glitch in a game and then it's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But, I mean, we're trying everything to get around this thing and it's like, nope. No temples for you. I'm like, you know what? You're scum. So, where is the ice water? Yeah, oh, come on, it's right there. It's just as fussy as it was last time. I don't know what it is with this ice water, but it's really hard to get a hold of. There it is. Do that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
I'm not going to worry about the accident on the Tiqqun. I'm sure we'll be fine. Okay. And now that we have at least the resources set up, let's get one on this and the other one on that.
Probe has completed its scan.
Yeah, probe's completed the scan. We're going to get Santa's sleigh. No, leave the scan view. We're going to get Santa... Stop pushing the wrong button, Max. I know you're flustered, buddy. I know you're flustered. But it's okay. Listen, we'll do that. That way, at least they can start gathering. Great name, Tesla. Oh, yeah, cool. Well, yeah, okay, I will say that's fine. I mean, if we're talking about the original scientist, then yeah. Okay, look, blah, 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 all the things. Listen, you want me to turn into a plant. I'm sure you're very excited about that. So, listen, go send a science ship to go talk to her. Oh, sorry, go send the Tesla down there, because battery power, baby. Battery power. Okay. Go send that down there as soon as we move this storyline along. Meanwhile, let's get some planets discovered here, right? Guess what? There's a planet over here. We should discover it. Right there. Go discover that planet. Yes, about Nikola Tesla. I totally agree. It is a great name for that. Yeah, go find me Romulus, so we can then start questioning everybody's insanity, right? And then, of course, we'll go find these other planets that are up here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I must admit, I'm very bummed out about that. I'm very bummed out about how this mission is going. It's like it seems very cool, but at the same time, it seems very glitchy. I'm assuming once we are the science guys doing anything? No. My science guys aren't talking to me anymore. They're like, nope. Nope. Science generated is 5% more. I really couldn't care less.
A new request awaits your attention.
I'd do that.
A science ship.
Okay, someone said something needs my attention. Okay, here we go. All right, so here's the Forbidden Planet, right? Administrator, it's Hong, blah, blah, blah. Listen, we've discovered this thing about Romulus. It's all masked. Okay, I hear you. Cool. Right? So, look at that. We've now discovered the planet of Romulus. Meanwhile, let's start the storyline on this. You can go meet with them. So we're having the big meeting now. We're going to have a chit-chat. That's fine. Let's get this probe running. We'll get the probe relaunched back up here. Where is it? There it is. Yep, thank you very much. This planet up here, I'm just differently going to do cheap science on it and get out. Because, I mean, it's just death. That planet's just death. Okay, but anyway, we'll see what happens.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Has it? Well, that's unfortunate, but whatever. What's the accident?
A science ship team has completed
Sector
a
6,
task.
huh? What's broken? Oh, the DLS center. Oh well, we'll survive. Talk to me. What do you got for me out here? Listen, you should uncover Vulcan before we do too much talking here, right? Where's Vulcan at? It's out here somewhere. It's right there, dude. It's right there. You've got it. You've got it. Go find Vulcan, would you? And then we'll send the other probe up here. Yep. Congratulations. You exist. That's a thing. We'll send the other probe up here, right? Because we got the inside ring, that ring, this ring, and then it's right about here somewhere, right? Oh, something waits my attention. All right. Talk to me, guys. What do you think? Okay, Administrator. This is Sector 1. We need to shut Eden down. I totally agree. Let's do that. I hear you. Okay, so how do we shut her down? Talk to me, big guy. I am totally in agreement. We will shut her down. I will turn her off. I will do all the things. Right? Oh, wait a minute. Is there anything out here I can do? Like, is there like an external system? Oh, look at that. Hey, guess what? You could have told me to look outside the ship, you bum. Okay, it's fine. Turn Eden off. Listen.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Remus, a new home. We've met with them, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You can just sit there. Just sit there for a minute, would you? I gotta build this temporary thing. The Promised Land. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Slow down. Prepare for colonization of Romulus. Wow. Okay. Well, we can do that. Like, now we're talking, right? That's the way it should be, people. Like, unfortunately, I really wish they would have given a better clue on that, right? Airlock research, or the airlock itself. I mean, well, we can have a look at the airlock research. Interfacing. Construction speed is 10. Plasma cutter. Repair efficiency is 15. Bigger wrench. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, we definitely got it now. Let's make sure that everything's done out here. Like, they're not throwing any more mystery at me. Okay, cool. So, now that we got this, can we send a science ship to it? Yes, we can. Can we do it right now? Yes, we can. Yeah, we'll be back. Listen, we'll be right back. Blah, blah, blah. All your green plants. You're very boring. Listen, now that I know where I'm going, locate the source of the river. You know what? We'll do that in a minute. Let's go get this final planet. Where's this final planet at? It's up here somewhere. Where is the silly thing? It's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. It's getting smaller, getting bigger. Oh, okay, it's right there? Really? I didn't think it was that far down. All right, that's fine. I just want to make sure we can move the story along with this, right? Because I don't know what's going on with them temples. Oh, there's two ways to end the game. You can find the temples or create a colony. I'm not turning into a plant. Yeah, I couldn't care less about her temples. I mean, let her hang out, do the things, blah, blah, blah. Listen, we're going to go get all the fun stuff. And that includes us not turning into plants. Just follow the river then. Yeah, I don't care about her temples. That's only possibility, though. Yeah, well, you know what? I didn't like her story in the first place. She was talking a lot of blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever. I'm like, talking about plants and animals and turning into, having my DNA configured and stuff. No, I like my DNA. You know what? I am the administrator of the ship, lady. And I have gotten everybody here in one piece. So I don't care about your plants and your DNA changing. Yeah, we're going to transfer colony stuff as soon as we do that. Oh, well, I'm going to send the science ship there. And then we're going to go to Vulcan, right? Just to get me a free science ship. Because that's something. Listen, what? Yeah, get up there. Do that. Do stuff. Listen, all right, yeah. So you're in orbit. How's my batteries doing? Oh, right. We got to build them again. Listen, build some batteries. Yeah, do that, would you? Look how fast they're going. Man, they do awesome work, aren't they? They're just great workers. Okay. Listen, science. Do I want to save this? Yes, because I've had such a hard time. Holy smokes. Yeah, save 803. Yeah, it's really unfortunate about that. Return to the game. Okay, let's see what they got to say. Administrator, there is no planet here. Summary of information. Administrator, we and the crew of the Tesla will supervise the colonization procedure. We have access to the Romulus data. No more Eden protocols will keep us from this planet. Yeah, stick that, Eden. We should start by building the necessary infrastructure. There is ever a small issue. Romulus' atmosphere will make mass population transfer down to the planet difficult. Using cargo ships will result in a loss of 70% of the colonists. Wow, okay, well, let's not do that. Chlorine in the upper atmosphere will cause strong aerodynamic heating. Oh, okay. Sure. I'm sure you'll come up with a plan for that, right? I mean, come up with a plan for that. Right? You guys are already concerning me. Remember, though, no announcements from Eden now. Well, good. I didn't need her announcements anyway, because they were boring me. Listen, sure. Construct the thing. The bulwark, if this, it destroys the bulwark, well, then it's a sacrifice I'm willing, because, from day one, the bulwark has been a great ship, and, Godspeed to it. Fine, sir. Take my people down. The heck with these flower lovers on Remus. And don't get me wrong, environment's very important and all that stuff. But when you're trying to change my genetic DNA into a plant, I don't agree with that. So that's a big no for me. All right, so what do you got? Yeah, one crew member injured. Yeah, we're not doing the analysis. Yes. Let me see. You know what? Maybe transfer the ship on orbit of Romulus. Closer transfer. Well, yes. I agree. Now I am more tempted to move the ship to Romulus, but I'm gonna wait until we do our initial landing to see if anything happens here. Right? We'll do the initial landing. And see what they got to say, and then if so, I'll move everybody over there, right? So you know what? You're thinking about this way too hard, Max. Repatriate back to the Tiqqun. Get that guy healed. Let's do the rest of these planets up and get out of here. Listen, you guys can hang out on Remus. You all seem like really nice people. We'll come visit you in our ships every once in a while. It's all good. Administrator, yeah, the Charon shuttle, the ship you arrived on, is still stored within the Tiqqun. If we could recondition it, it could carry a lot of people. I mean, this especially alone gets me excited. All right? I'm glad that excites you. We have prepared a project in the tech lab. I will do it, dude. Let me get to the tech lab.
People of the VVS Tiqqun.
Oh, here we go.
We have detected the presence of a BMS warship in the Ilias system.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? We'll worry about your warship here in a second. Let me build some more batteries. Gotta build 14 of the crazy things. Boom, boom, boom. All the things. And so that's going to be 6 out of 14. Gee whiz. Yep. And anything else I need to do right away? We got ferrite dust out here. So we got the ferrite dust coming in. What are you guys doing? The bulwark is not doing anything at the moment, but I will leave that alone. right? Because he was delivering stuff. I'll tell Dakar to get the ferrite dust. Yeah, we got lots of water ice, so I'll tell Dakar to get the ferrite dust, and then we'll keep going. Check that people ship from the last message. Yeah, so how are we doing here? A ship is on the way. Which ship? 3 out of 50, 5 out of 5. Well, I mean, there's a ship doing work. There's a ship doing work somewhere.
The Piranesi has followed in the footsteps of your Vol trace.
Oh, well.
No weapons, no military solution.
Oh,
such
darn
an
it.
enemy. To ensure the survival of this settlement in Ilia, you will have to find a way to silence him, once and for all.
Okay, fine. Research the question mark sign. Well, I didn't I just check that? I didn't see it in there. Did I? Did I see it? Yeah, I can't do that as of yet, right? So yeah, no research yet. Not, and I figure we won't get the research until we get this, right? So the bulwark still running people over. Yeah, we haven't done all the triggers yet, right? So the bulwark's got to run this guy over. He's got to drop off the people. And then I'm sure we'll then get the administrator site. And then, of course, once we get the administrator site, then we'll be good to go, right? Meanwhile, I'm going to go get my free science ship because I want the free science ship. Yep. We can speed this up again now. I will keep an eye on the hull. I'm sure Giovanni will talk to me here in a minute again, right? And I'm going to skip most of his dialogue again because he was very boring, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to eat you for breakfast or something stupid like that. Whatever, dude. Suck it up, Buttercup. Oh, wow. Look at these guys. They're hard workers, aren't they? They're doing a great job. Listen, you want to do that again? Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. That's what I call battery power, people. Battery power. Giovanni, you're not going to talk to me yet? Well, you stink. Okay, whatever. You can just hang out there. It's cool. I think there's a trigger actually in here where I got to find it. Where's the stupid little trigger? It's like on one of my maintenance bays or something. But you know what? Oh, here it is. Right? Yeah, administrator. Everything comes to sad truth, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, listen, yeah, you're here, you're going to eat me, you're going to laugh in my face, blah, blah, blah. Yep, goodbye. I didn't want to talk to you anyway, Giovanni. You're a bum. Yeah. I like the extra pressure. I like the extra pressure of you, Giovanni, so we're just going to see if I can build this fast enough to do the things. Train colonists. What? 1,722 colonists. Okay, we got to do something here. Train colonists. Colonization Training Center. Do this. Reduces training. I think I can do 50. All right, I got to do this, and then we got to do that. Well, it's a good thing I got 900 science, isn't it? If we do this here, I can train 200 at a time. Right, so that's fine, and of course, if we have the other upgrade, it will be totally peaked out. So okay, that takes care of that. What else do we need? Construct the administrator site. Working on that. Research Romulus colonization. Well, I would. Did you guys finish do that yet? Okay, yeah, I still can't do that because I got to do the administrator site. I think. Yeah, it's 2.5 days. Okay, well that's fine. Meanwhile, go to Vulcan, do the things. How fast? I don't think he really moves that fast. I think we'll be all right. Listen, we can speed up a little bit, but not too much, because now that he's here, we're gonna have to take care of things, right? Now this is where I actually, as soon as these guys give me the green light, I'm going to move the ship over there. So that's cool. We'll just do that. Meanwhile, the scout's almost there. Okay. Let's just double check the research, make sure we're not missing anything. 35. I'm assuming you're working on... Oh, no. Yeah, you're doing team rotation. No, you're not doing team rotation. Did Did I not queue that up? Oh, right, I couldn't queue it up because it's one of them weird things about the game. It doesn't allow you to queue up things in the same tree that has a dependency. Study the the interference. Come on, let's go. 0.4, 0.3. Do the things. 0.1. Yep, do the stuff. Okay. Yep. Construct the syndicate site. 50 colonists. Well, it turns out I have 50. Required resources. Sure. The bulwark might as well just keep doing the job, because he's doing a great job of it. All right, I didn't even see that message. I love G Game. Thanks for the message that I didn't even get to see. Listen, why don't you move the ship over there? Because, you know, things. What do we have for battery power? 202. I'm pretty sure I got enough power in that one, right? 3.6, 3.4. Let's go. Zoom. Let's do this. Yep, we're all going to just fly over here. It's all great. Sorry, guys. I know you're going to have to bring your water and your stuff along for the drive, right? It is what it is. Science ship completed, blah, 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 all the things. Yep, okay. Everything's looking good there. You're slowly making your way towards the planet. Oops. Whatever. I mean, if you kill the flower people, I'm not really going to be cranky. But you might get more powerful, so that will make me cranky. So let's keep going with these batteries, because we need 14 of them. So that's 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, don't stop working now, guys. We got lots of work to do. You keep making them batteries. Yep. I noticed they haven't said anything to me about, like, how to destroy the ship. I'm assuming I'm going to have to go back here to do the storyline on it. Because she's like, yeah, we don't know about that. Like, again, their triggers are really messed up in this, right? Perform the suggested experimentation. And then I need you to come over here to Remus, finish the storyline so she can tell me, hey, you should make a bunch of batteries and crash the ship into it. Hey, there we are. Let's arrive in Romulus the right way this time. There we go. That works for me. Look, it's a little green. Maybe a little too much chlorine in the atmosphere, but it's, I'm sure we'll be fine. At least I'm not changing into a plant for it. I'm good after that, right? Hey, if I don't need to become a plant. I mean, the ship looks great. We've moved. All good in the neighborhood. Park up, dude. Park up. You're pretending to collect science, dude. You're not really collecting any science. Let's see. He's moving across the screen. Yep. Do that. At least get things done here. So we're looking good on water. We're looking good on the ferrite dust. Everything else is fine. We got 72 circuits. I only need 2 more batteries, right? Well, 14 and a half batteries. But, I mean, I can put in a half battery with a tier 2 battery, right? And then that will leave me all the circuit boards I need. I still got lots of gears and things. Yeah, let's go to research. Research. Yeah, look, see? Icon. Listen. Talk to me. Hey, Hong, how's it going? I'm glad to really hear from you, Hong. The good news is that we found a solution to permanently solve the pernicity problem. Now that we've finally reached a viable exoplanet, the Tiqqun has no further purpose. All right, now you're going to talk to me. While preparations are being made for colonization, we should fill it with batteries. Now for the bad news. Only you can command the Tiqqun systems. If we were to disconnect you, you will be on board when the Tiqqun crashes. I'm sorry. You know what? Understood. I am perfectly fine. I am okay to sacrifice my life for humanity's survival as not a daisy. Okay? So if you don't have to be a Rose, or you don't have to be, I don't know, pick a flower, I'm good. You still be human. We get to exist. I blow up Giovanni because we've never liked each other. Use a copy of the PA to direct the Tiqqun through the last moments. Nah, you know what? I'm all for the last stand. You know what? It's not Eden. You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm good. You know what? I don't mind being a sacrifice. I will sacrifice myself for my greater people. That's where I am, people. I don't mind being a sacrifice. Give me the science ship. There we go. Let's put the, what did we get? Yes, we got the Corpinius back. Now, see, this is the way the game should be going, right? We got my favorite ship back. It's awesome. We got to find a place to park it. Find a place to park it. Done. Done. Excellent. I suppose I got to... all right. Is it going to work now? Yes, it is. What would you like to do with it? Yeah, prepare colonists. Oh, darn it. We got to do that. Listen, everybody remind me to keep training a lot of colonists. Listen, we got to do this research. Research 200 colonists. Colonist training. Do that as soon 3.8 cycles. Okay. Build a battery. 13, 14. Now, if I build one more battery after that, that will definitely be enough battery, right? I mean, I just literally, it should be. Well, actually, it won't be. 5, 10, 12, 13, 14. You know what? I'll let it build them batteries and then we'll do it, right? Oh, it moves faster than before now. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, that's okay because I'm about to be able to research 200 people at a time. So we should be okay. Do we not have enough people? Oh, darn it. Okay, that's fine. Listen, we're about to start throwing people at that thing anyway. How about you head back here? I'll send the Cornipius back to do that. Let's send the scout up here to do this. And Tesla is still doing the Romulus mission, right? You're still hanging out here at Romulus? Yeah. Good job. Good job. Do that. Yeah, I think we'll be all right, though. We're constructing the site. The Romulus colonization research. Still not seeing that, though, right? Go back in here for a second. Yes, that's going to handle that. So we still can't do this. I'm assuming we get this later? Or maybe this is for if you choose the, like maybe this is for like when you choose the 3 temples. This would be the research for the temples. Because, I mean, it's got to be one or the other. Anyway, it's not there yet, so we won't worry about it. As soon as the research is done, though, we have got to start making them colonists. Whoosh. And then I suppose I'm going to have to transfer things, right? Yeah. It's going to get intense. Oh, well, we like it. We want a little intensity. I'm all for the intensity, people. Hey, I like the intensity part. But I don't want to be stuck into like an infinite bug loop, right? Because that stinks. In fact, you know what? You should save the game right now, Max, because it's kind of running really good at the moment. Let's go M804. 04. There we go. Do that. Nope. Done and return to the game and we're all done. All right, let's rock this thing. So you, Giovanni, I'll be back for you, buddy. I'll be back for you. Me and Gio are going to have one final conversation, and it's going to be a face-to-face one, and it's going to get messy. It's going to get real messy for him. Let's put it that way. Did I really miscalculate? I was pretty sure it's 14.6. I need 15 batteries, right? I'm pretty sure, I think I'm going to need 16 batteries, though. I would say that, because that's going to be another 49, so that'll be 900 and some. These things are only worth 50 or 49 squares, right? So that would be 16 batteries. I don't know where the calculator got 14.6 batteries from. Anyway, OMG, you know what? It didn't count. It didn't count the battery. No, it was counting the battery power I had already. Yeah, so like that, like 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Like, I don't know. Like, was my math that bad? Anyway, there's 949. That will take care of that, and then I just need to build a tier 1 battery just to throw in there, and it will be done. Luckily, I have the extra circuit boards for it. It's not a big deal. Meanwhile, what are you doing? Oh, right. Do the colonists, dude. Do the colonists. I need somebody to shout at me like every 30 seconds. Make colonists. 200 colonists at a time. Do that. Yep. I wonder how this is going to go. Is it going to be smart enough to figure out, hey, I should like put these colonists in the right sector, or am I going to have to do all the moving around myself? Because that's going to be a real pain in the butt. Okay, well, you guys are moving around up there. I can ignore him. He's going to die. Oh, right, train them automatically would be a good idea. The only trick is that we got to keep an eye on this, right? I'm okay if it puts the colonists back to where they belong, but if it doesn't, this gets messy really fast, right? So we'll keep an eye on that just to see what it's going to do here for a minute. Time remaining, 2.5 cycles. So, if let's say so it's training 200 guys every 3 cycles. I need what? How many of these guys? Basically I need 1,700 guys. So that would be... yeah, like, what's going on here? Like, there's colonists right there, dude. Why haven't you taken them colonists over here? What's the bulwark doing? You're not doing anything, dude. You should be... Why haven't you taken these colonists over here? Resources are in transit. Are they? Well, let me tell you something. They had better be in transit. See, this is a big concern of mine. Let's stop this for a second, and I'll show you what I mean. So, if you notice here, I have 90 colonists in Sector 6. I have no colonists in Sector 1. Watch this. Go to Sector 6. Only colonists from Sector 6 to Sector 1. The bulwark is designed to be in Sector 1, right? But, can I transfer all the colonists there? Probably shouldn't. Yes, I can do it anyway. 8590. Yeah, see, I'll bet you I'm going to have to watch. I am going to have to watch this. Or this is going to get messed up. This is why the bulwark isn't picking up colonists. Like, I'll bet you I'm going to have to do all this transfer manually. Now, oh no, he won't be able to take, yeah, not enough to take a full load. Yeah, so that's the problem. Like, my concern is that, yes, they're going to make me colonists. That's great. But where are they going to shove all these colonists at? And will it shut the ship down? Wow, that's a really nice picture of that, by the way. Wow, that's such a great picture. I really wish there was like a screenshot mode, like where you could like get rid of the interface. Like, is there like game menu? Like, I really wish there was like a screenshot mode, because this would be a great screenshot. I mean, this would be really nice. But anyway, it is what it is. What can I tell you? All right, 42 days. He's coming across there. He thinks he's cool. He's not cool. 951. Where are we with the batteries? Yeah, so you're going to be... Well, that's 49 right there. 951 plus 49 is 1,000. Congratulations. You're a winner. Let's check the research. Make sure that we're not missing out on that yet. Okay, nope. That looks pretty blank. Okay. So... Let's, are you moving? All right, so see, yeah, he took off, right? He left, right? But if I look up here on the meter now says there's 260 colonists here. So is it going to take all my colonists from here? Or is this going to get real messy? really fast. I mean, this might get messy really fast. Listen, dude, you know what? I don't want you doing that anymore either. Don't get me wrong, I like having steel, but I'm very nervous about that. Never mind. That trip's a really far trip. We'll be able to clean that up. Okay, so there's the 1,000 tiles. We're charging the batteries. We're training the colonists, right? Right, they're on auto train. Yes, they are. Thank goodness. So because I'll never remember it. Do that. That's one of the few times where the auto function actually comes in really nice. Yes, so you're constructing me the site. Yeah, do that, would you? 7.6. Do the things. Yeah, come on, you can go a little faster. The batteries will be charged up here in a second. How many days? I got 396 days worth of charge. All right, there we go. Done. Construct the blah 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 site. Okay, yep. Do the things. Sure. Do that. Use the bulwark for it. Sure. Go ahead. Boy, I hope I don't run out of circuit boards. Well, no, I shouldn't now. We got all the batteries done. So hopefully we got enough circuits. We got enough circuits. We got 50 circuits. Let's see if the research has come up yet. Research. You gonna give me the research now? No? Still don't want me to do the research, huh? I'm a little concerned about that, but I mean, I got 999 research. It's not that we can't do the research when it comes up. It just makes me nervous. Not missing any hourglasses here, are we? You know, the top secret hourglass things that, you know, there's 4. Wow, look at them batteries, man. That's pretty intense. There's 3. Okay, there's 2. There's 1. Yeah, I'm not seeing any hourglasses or anything suspicious like that for this research. Because I would love to do the research. Yep. But anyway, it is what it is. Listen, did we send a science ship somewhere? Where is everybody? We did send a science ship back to Remus, but they were like, yeah, whatever. Okay, we do have the scout up here. Let's just investigate the area. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Hey, listen, if we can't do that, I might as well send you over here. Or you know what? I'll just send you back home. I think I'll just send him back home. Go home. This guy here is going to be done. Yep. There's no data here. We didn't want to stay here anyway. Nope. Scout. Go here. And the only thing we're doing there is the evasive stuff, right? We are not doing anything there. Maybe it's hidden somewhere else, like an airlock, right? Yeah, you don't know, right? I mean, you just don't know. Well, there's the EVA, there's the airlocks, there's an airlock. I mean, we should be all right. Like, I'm not seeing any little hourglasses, right? And I mean that we'll just keep an eye on it. I mean, it's not like we don't have time. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more than 15 days for him to get across there, right? Because I need, about 15 days worth? All right, so let's do this. Yeah, constructing is complete. All right, cool. So I could leave Romulus if I wanted to. Construction of the site is complete. A multi-factory will allow us to transfer the raw materials of Romulus and their usable resources. The vehicle storage bay and technical maintenance bay are operational. The first human city has just been born. Excellent. Cool. All right. Well, let's leave Romulus then. Okay. So Tesla can now go back to the Tiqqun. That's cool. The Chronopius is at the Tiqqun. And scouts over there are going to go play around. Let's see. Still can't do any research here, though. Let's pause up here for a minute. Exo fighting, hull drones, health center, nuclear power, waste treatment center. You know what we'll do? We'll do a save here, just in case, right? I mean, with this game, who knows, right? We'll do a save here, M805. just in case it is glitched out again. Might as well be safe. Okay, there we go. We'll do that just in case it's glitched out. Return to the game. Let's make sure there's no secrets over here on the menu, right? External systems. Yeah, those are just my solar panel, blah, blah, blahs. Okay, but there's no magic things out here that I need to do. Okay. This looks good. Okay. We're preparing the colonists. All right. I don't know what research we had to do down on Romulus, but it's who knows, right? I mean, there's been so many glitches in this game already. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Yeah. You know what? Don't study anything here. This planet is a mess. All right, just do this. 50 science, great. Do that and let's get out of here. Whatever you do, dude, don't land on that planet. You'll be in big trouble. You'll instantly die. So let's just do that. Come back here, and guess what, Scout? You get to come home. There we go. Guess what? Come back home. Everything is looking really good. We got more than enough. We got food is full, lots of water. All the things. I mean, literally, I'm just running out the clock here now, right? I mean, we got all the batteries in. They're ready to go. The only thing is keeping an eye out for research. You know, the question mark of destiny. But, I mean, there's nothing really to do there. I mean, all this is unlocked. Survivor families. Provides one stability that has more than 400 crew. Really? That might have actually been really good research. You know, let's just do that for fun. That's one more. That's a free stability I could have had this entire time. I mean, we've never needed it. I mean, look. I mean, the way we've been running, the whole ship's the entire time's been running great. You know, +6, right? +4, +4, +5. And +4, like it's never been in jeopardy, right? So I mean, you know, we've had a good run on that kind of stuff. Where's my sector 1? How you guys doing? Like that should say like 600 and some, shouldn't it? I'm pretty sure that should say colonists available 471. Like, you know, like I'm pretty sure that. Now this number I think has come down to 1,622. I think that this number is getting smaller as they've been taking numbers off the ship. So I guess that would make sense. That's fine. I just want to make sure it now says 671 when it does it again, right? You know, just somewhere in deeper research. Well. I mean, it's possible. Okay, so what happened there? So see, that didn't count. Oh, game, what are you doing now? What do you... Oh. Like, oh, game, what is it you're doing? So, are you upset about something? Okay, I see what you're upset about. And I knew this was going to be a problem. I knew it. Gee whiz. You know what? We got to reload the game. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time now. But holy smokes, game. Like, I'm pretty sure that should have been like a thing. Like, gee. This is where I was saying you have to keep an eye on where everybody is. Because now I've got to transfer all these people from one sector to another, and I got to flop them all over the place. I mean, this is really kind of goofy. It's a goofy last mission. Okay, listen, because I'm not wasting all these microchips for no reason. Listen, I need to transfer a whole whack load of people. Can we transfer 470 people? from Sector 1 to Sector 6. Yeah, no. I want to only colonists. You can do 105 at a time, huh? Okay. Only colonists from Sector 1 to Sector 6. How many can you do? 115? Okay. So let's do that. And then I want to do only non-workers from Sector 6 to Sector 1. Do that. All right. I mean, if that's the way we got to do it, it's the way we got to do it. I'm going to have to start shuffling a whole bunch of people around here. This is going to get to be a real pain in the butt. So what does this mean? Does this mean, like, the colonists can't get off the ship by themselves? Or... ugh, game. Whatever, game. We're going to get through it. We're going to get through it. Okay. Let's see. Do we got enough water to handle this? Yes, we do. We got 500 in storage plus 279 on the dock. We got more than enough steel, I think, because they don't want me to build anything else down on the planet. So I think we just make sure that we don't plug up the things here. Listen. Yeah, listen. You guys stop doing this. Water, I'm okay with, but don't plug up the stuff, because it makes me very nervous. There's no more water out there. Well, there's a little water out here. Is there? Yeah, there's 64 water out there. I'll let them collect that. Perform intrusive analysis. Yes, leave the planet. And Scout can go home. All right. You're doing a thing. I gotta make sure as soon as these people are transferred. Yep. Pause. Listen, you gotta transfer from 1 to 6. Any crew, only colonists. As many as you can. Listen, be careful here. Let's do 200. Because I got to remember these numbers, right? So go 200 from 1 to 6, only colonists, and then I need only non-workers, 200 from 6 to 1. And do that. All right, cool. I'll try to find where that research is. All right, cool. Because I got to keep transferring these guys around, right? Train colonists, yeah, 271 of 1,222. So the number has dropped there. That's great. That's exactly what should happen. And what are you doing? No training in progress. Yes, you're training. All right. Well, you're going to train colonists. I got to keep an eye on the inside of this ship, or we're going to lose it. Okay, so you're training more colonists, but 16 is down to 12. At least now we're getting numbers, right? We're actually getting actual numbers. And as soon as this box disappears, I'll send 200. So what are the numbers over here now? Non-workers is 116. Non-workers is 156. Well, I'll wait for the arrows to finish. As soon as the arrows finish, then we can look at it again, right? Because there's nothing else going on out here. I don't even care about that science. That's a waste of time. There's nothing going on outside that needs my attention. This is the only thing that needs my attention, is whatever happens here. So, hit the medium speed button. No, stop. Okay, so you've got 316 non-workers. You've got 156 non-workers. So, you have 156 colonists. Perfect. Let's do 156. 156. Only colonists from 1 to 6. Start the migration. Boom. And then only non-workers from 6 to 1. Do that. Perfect. That will get rid of all the non-workers in that sector. And that will keep the workers up in this sector. And then we'll do sector 2 next. All right, cool. Actually worked out really well. You know, it's been a rough go on this mission, but sometimes you got to have a little luck, right? Let's see if we can't find out what's going on with the research center. Are you gonna let me do this research one day, dude, or are you just gonna let me like kind of try and figure it out on my own? Because I think you're lying to me, dude. I think it's all lies. It's all really big lies. I mean, there really is nothing here. The Tiqqun moves 20% faster. Whoop-de-ding-doo. I move 20% faster. Parts of Stanford's. Loading and unloading. I couldn't care less. Okay, well, at least, well, I mean, that's not being a problem. We'll deal with that. You guys are doing fine, and oh, I got 9 people in Sector 1 that are hungry. Why? Why are they hungry? Why are they hungry? Why are they not getting enough food? What happened? What happened? 9 of the crew did not get enough food. Why not? Probably because we were too busy flip-flopping people all over the place. Okay, let's see what we got here. So, 471 colonists there. I've got 357 non-workers there. Cool. I got 115 colonists here. So let's now send them colonists over here. And just get them out of the way. Any crew from 1 to 2. No. Only colonists from 1 to 2. Start that migration. And then from 2 to 1, we will take only non-workers from 2 to 1. Start that migration. There we go. So now that will keep that cleaned out. Yeah, that will keep that cleaned out. Yeah, move all the colonists over, dude. Off you go. I'm assuming this was just a little bit of a mess up because of all the transferring we've been doing. Because I mean, there's all kinds of food on the ship. I mean, there's 600 food on the ship. I'm assuming it's just due to... he did research before he got that option. It would be too lengthy to find out how he did it. He did the research before he got what option? The trained colonist option? Or the prepared colonist option? Before he got that option. Anyway, you tell me what option it was. What option did... before he got that option? Oh, he did the research before it even came up. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean by that. Yep. Yeah, so, like, yeah, he'd done the research before he even got the research. Well, how can you do research on Romulus? Research Romulus colonization. How can you do research on something that doesn't exist yet? Where's... I mean, I'll have a look through the research tree here once. I'll give it a quick once-over. But... it just really doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, I'm assuming the question mark is the research. Can we at least verify the fact that the question mark is the research? Because I mean, if this is the research, then there's nothing else for me to look for, right? I mean, it's just there. I'll send you off to do that little mission. See if that question mark is the research. Because if like there's got to be a screen there. Don't know, when he got the task he only got colonists in the site building. Great. There's got to be a screenshot of his research tree somewhere though, where that shows whether or not that question mark exists in it. That's the only thing I'm thinking of, right? Meanwhile, I got my own people to get moved around here because I guess the only other thing I can do is push this forward to get the colonists out of the way, right? What do we got here? Listen, how many colonists? So you got 200 colonists. I got to move these guys. I got to move only colonists, 200 from 1 to 2. And then I need non-workers, right? Yeah, non-workers from 2 to 1. 2 to 1. There. That way everything runs tickety-boo, people. Tickety boo. I mean, if you don't find anything, you don't find anything, right? I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can't research something that doesn't exist, right? I mean, I would love to. I would really love to know, but I mean, the game's been kind of buggy that way, so it is. I mean, we'll do what we can, right? Like, is it cranky because I didn't do all this other research? I didn't need this stuff. Why would I research it if I don't need it, right? It's just really weird. You know, like there's nothing in the center. Ugh. What are you doing? You're making me colonists. Okay. Did you guys transfer the colonists? Yes, you did. So one has 101. Colonist is 214. Oh, you're in the middle of transferring them? No. That makes no sense. Oh, you're in the middle of actually, like, doing stuff here. All right. Well, all right. I'll give you a second to figure that out. Like, the numbers all over the road here. Like, it's all over the road. Oh, okay, so we're at 90. Oh, it's because everybody's in flux that it doesn't figure it out? Okay, that's fine. Listen, I need you to transfer 200 guys. Docking bay. Docking bay? Docking bay. Active. Nope. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Research. Parts of Stanford. Romulus colonization. Wow. Holy smokes. Like, okay. Research that. It's perfectly fine. What does this do? Enables the construction of a human transports. Of course it does. Because that's... Okay. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. I'm pretty sure, like, why wouldn't they... I wish they would put things... Research Romulus colonization in the research tree or something. All right, we got it. Okay, we're going to... We have saved the mission, people. Listen, you haven't got these people moved, though. So, I know you're having a great time here, but you got to move these 200 colonists over. So, only colonists from 1 to 2, 200... Yep, do that. And then only non-workers from 2 to 1, 200. There. Do that. Where are we at? Yeah, we'll get 1172 on this next load, and then, well, I mean, I think, let's check space. Oh, yeah, we're going to be fine. We'll do it. It's because you got the Romulus research. When was colonist ship mentioned? Oh, okay. That's fine. It's just, yeah, see, like, I guess they just kind of need a little bit more better flow to that, right? They just need a better flow to their, like to where some of the research they want you to do and stuff like that. Otherwise, we would never have found that. I mean, well, I was about to go through every single research tree and see if we could find it, and maybe we would actually run into it. But it's just, again, it's not very intuitive. When you follow the pathing of the game, it works really good. But if it gets anything outside of that pathing, it gets a little faulty, I must admit. Which is okay, I guess. I don't really, we're gonna make it to the end anyway. It looks like I'm gonna have enough time to blow this guy up. We'll get, we're gonna get this guy, right? I mean, it's Giovanni. Giovanni's a bum, right? Okay, we got 250. So let's send these 200 to Docking Bay 3. Oh, wow. Docking Bay 3 and 4 have, like, no people, dude. What are you going to do about this? Non-workers, 272. Okay. Well, first of all, you're going to have to send these colonists somewhere, dude. Like, you can't have them sitting around here. Okay, well, you're going to send... Let's send... All right, so only colonists from 1 to 2. Let's send 100 of them to Sector 2. Not 1,000. You can't afford to do that. Then send 100 of them from 1 to 3. And then send only non-workers from 3 to 1. And you know what? Let's make that 150 workers. There's not enough crew members in Sector 3. Oh, okay. Well, then do that. And then from 2 to 1, there's only 50 workers left. So I got to do that. All right. So that will move the people out and around. I can see somebody's going to get real hungry here because I should have had that paused. There's the research. It's done. Construct 20 shuttles. Okay. 20 gears. That's 400 gears. We got 360 gears. Oops. That's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Listen, I need some carbon really close by, people. Listen. Do that. Do this. Carbon this. Carbon that. That the car can go get the carbon. That can go get carbon. We got to find this carbon. Okay. Luckily, I had more than enough gears for this. But I mean, I've had lots of stuff prepared anyway. Listen, I need some carbon around here, guys. Can you give me a little You're going to give me everything but carbon here, right? Okay, here we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Lots of carbon. Go get me that. I have enough resources. I should have enough resources. I'm just playing super safe. Super safe, right? Yeah, like between the two things, I should be able to do it. So we'll can I make multiple shuttles at once? Oh yeah. I mean, this is a thing. Well, of course we're doing that. Listen, put this back in there. So that's a shuttle. That's a shuttle. Yeah, you're a shuttle. Everybody makes me shuttles. Everybody makes shuttles today. 20 shuttles, huh? Meanwhile, we still got to keep an eye on the colonists problem. So let's double check that. Everybody move around yet? Nope. Okay. We'll give it another 30 seconds. Okay, so you're making a shuttle. Okay. Everybody's making shuttles nowadays, right? Good job. Everybody makes shuttles. What are you doing? What are you upset about? Yeah, well, listen, we're about to empty out more carbon here in a second, dude. Just relax. Listen, where is the rest of the carbon on this ship? Oh, wow. See, yeah, like housing's really messed up here, right? Really? Like, you guys couldn't figure that out for like 34 seconds? Okay, whatever. Listen, where's all the carbon at? Sector 1. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Oh, no. Let's go for 0. Send that... No. 0, 120, 110. Who's making the carbon? Sector what? Sector 2 is. Sector 2 is making all the carbon. Okay. So Sector 1, yeah, you don't need carbon. Send that all to Sector 2. Sector 2 has all the carbon. You do that. Sector 3, nothing. Sector 4, Sector 6 is already at 0. No, don't send it to 1. Send it to 2. Okay, rock and roll. Listen, are we done here? Yes, you are. Okay, let's see what we got. We got 200 colonists. You got none. Are we short? How short are we? We're in trouble. What do you do now? Well, it turns out, to get the rest of the colonists, we've got to shut down the rest of the stuff because there's not enough colonists. I mean, I can do 200 more, like, okay, so let's have a look at the numbers. So, what do I got here? I got 5 non-workers there. I got 232 non-workers here. Okay. And you've got to send them somewhere, dude. You got to send 60. Housing capacity. 345, 445. 893, 911. Well, you can't send them there. You got to send 100 people here. You got to send 672, 772. Okay, so you got to send 100 people. You got to send 90 people. 90 only colonists from 1 to 3. Now you need 672, 765, 672, 772. So you can send 90 from 1 to 6. I will keep 20 here. Yes. Sure. I'll keep 20 here, and then we got to start converting workers. Right? Because you're making me 200 colonists, right? 200 colonists in training? Yes. So I'm assuming after this, this thing's going to be out, and we're gonna run this really close. Oh, wait a minute! Somebody's built me a shuttle. Where is it? You build me a shuttle. You know what? I've got to do this. Listen. Select resource. Listen, I got to move some gears around here. So sector 6, polymer gears. I need you to move me. Oh, you're gonna have to go turn it on first, dude. Where is it? Listen. Congratulations, you get gears now. Yay, you. Okay, cool. And then sector 1. You're turned on, right? Okay, cool. So sector 6 gets 20 gears. Really? Okay, there we go. Polymer. 20. I'll send 40 gears over there so we can build one and ship 20 at the same time. Sector 1, 40 gears. So let's go back to sector 6. Yeah, we're not shipping them gears anywhere else. Sector 1, same deal. Sector 2 has all the gears. You got to send them to 1 and 6. And turn that off there. Sector 3 has way too many gears. No gears for you. Send them to 1, 6, and 2. So much for satellites. And we'll go here. And I'm sure there's a satellite in the chamber. We'll dismantle the satellite and all the things. There we go. I don't know. Can I build more than one at a time? No, it appears not. You can only build one at a time. So that's fine. Or can you? Oh, so... Oh, no, I guess you can build more than one at a time. All right, well, at least we can queue them up. So 369. All right, cool. All right, that's 3 in there. What's going on here? All right, so we've queued up 9 more. So that'll take us to 10, and we'll see what goes on, right? And then we'll check on that because I have to wait for the gears to get moved around anyway, right? So we'll just do that. Meanwhile, I still got to keep an eye on the sectors because the housing's going to get really messed up here. We're going to have to actually start training workers, and that's going to get real messy. Because I'll tell you right now, the only way to train workers is to start shutting stuff down, and when you start shutting stuff down, it gets real ugly really fast, right? Meanwhile, where are we in space? He's kind of there. Well, I mean, he's a little over... almost 2/3 of the way there. Boy, this is going to be some close. Okay, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Okay, well now they're starting to get gears, right? And this is going to be the big trick, moving gears around. Wow, this is really intense. We only got 37 carbon left on the ship. That makes me nervous. Listen, you two are going out there to get me carbon, right? Yeah, do that. Because I'm really nervous about these gears. Because I mean, we've already gone through half of the gears. Okay. Anyway, we'll just See what happens. We're just taking it nice and slow because I'm trying to watch the population. Yes, I mean, I will shut down the farms eventually, right? All right, so there. That's our final transfer. Let's see what's going on with the peoples. Listen, where's this factory at? What are you doing? Yeah, there's 200 colonists in training. So, 1386. That would be 1586. Calculator, talk to me. 1622 minus 1586. Yep. Minus 1586. That is 36 people. All right. So, okay. Listen. I mean, we have enough workers here. I mean, we can train workers. It's not like we can't. If I have to, we'll have to, right? All right. Well, let's see what happens. We'll just see what happens when we get that far. Did you send them to collect that carbon? Yes, I did. Yep, they are collecting. That's what these guys are doing. There's 2 of them on their way there. I mean, it's going to be a little close. It looks a little close, doesn't it? It makes me awful nervous. I mean, they are building me some shuttles. According to this, they are. I mean, they're building shuttles over here. Please don't screw this up, guys. I really need you to build these shuttles and not mess up. Oh, okay, they are delivering all the gears here. That's why the number's dropping so bad. But, okay. Ugh, just very concerned. I mean, we are definitely... I'm not gonna put any more than 3 unless these guys can get it done, right? Yeah, we'll make sure that these guys can get things done here first, and then at the same time, you're putting out more stuff, right, guys? Yes, you are. Let's go to the research center for a second. I think I did all the upgrades on this. Waste treatment, polymer refinery. Production speeds increased by 40%. Okay. Sure. Increases by 60%. All right. Well, we'll come back to you. Turns out I got 999 science. What do you want to spend it on? You can change waste to gears. I could. That's a good idea. Change this to gear production. Boom. Every 10 cycles. Well, I guess that's not great, but it's better than nothing. Actually, it's funny because of when I changed it, it looks like it's gonna spit out 40 gears here within like 2 cycles. Awesome! I'll take them extra 40 gears. You bet. Yeah. Launch the shuttles. Shuttles available. We have 6 shuttles so far. Awesome. Yeah. Make more shuttles. Do all the shuttles. Actually. No, not you. I don't want you to do all the shuttles. Can I please have a scroll bar that works on this thing? Yeah, don't do that. Build space shuttle. Resource transfer, waiting. Yeah, don't... Yeah, I don't want... pursue legal remedies. What's this? Okay, cool. I'm assuming they're training... They're going to train all kinds of people, right? Is that what they're doing? They're training 31 colonists. Yeah, so they're actually going to just train the 31... no training in progress. Why not? Yep. Train 31 colonists. I don't care. I don't know what that protocol was, but it makes me very nervous. Listen. Yeah, okay. Train automatically. Train 31 colonists. Oh, you're waiting for a microchip. Okay, let's see if we can't fix up the housing problem. 435, 445, 64 to 60. 17. Wow. I mean, housing is just full everywhere. Sector 2. Send 15 of any crew to sector from 2 to 1. Do that. All right, cool. Listen, are you gonna do this training now? Is that what you're doing? No training in progress. Train 31 colonists. Do we have the circuits for it? Yes, we do. What does this mean? Like, where do I... Oh, yeah. Yes, 31 colonists in training. Whoo, shoo. Okay, it's working. I was panicking. I was like, I don't care who we have to fire, people. Make this happen. Make this happen. Listen, are we off? We're still optimal. We're fine. Okay, so we know the training is happening. This is balanced. We got that balanced. We just got to get the shuttles made. We got... let's make sure... Let's see what's going on here. All right. You're going to make me some colonists. Okay. I'll add one more to you because we've got the 42 gears in storage. What's going on here? You know what? I'm not gonna actually have... Yes, I'll let him transfer his resources. I'm going to be very careful with Sector 1 building the shuttles because he's got to keep dropping off resources. Otherwise, we may run out. Sector 2... Yeah, like, he's got no gears over here at all. Let's do this. 35, 30, 25, 20. Sector 6. 20. Listen. Let's just do this. If I do that, it won't send the gears anywhere because I've got this blanked out, but at the same time, it's not going to ask for any more gears. It will just use them, right? So that will leave this guy to get the rest of the gears. So there's 46 gears here. He's going to use 40 gears there. Cool. There's 20 gears in the bay. There's 42 gears in storage. So I'm going to push this button here 2 more times. Okay. Then over here in Sector 2, there's already 3 gears. There's already 3 geared up over there. We'll just see what happens. I will tell this guy not to send gears anymore anywhere else now. Don't send any more stuff to anywhere. You hold on. Sector 2. Sector 2 will hold on to all the gears from now on. Okay, right? Sector 2 is going to hold on to the rest of the gears that it makes. Meanwhile, let's make sure the polymer gets over here. Polymer just got dropped off, or carbon just got dropped off in Sector 1. Right, it's got to send it all to 2. 2 is going to take it all and store it. Right, that's fine. That's working exactly as it's supposed to. Okay, cool. I mean, it's very intense, people. Okay, you're making me my last 31 colonists. Only 10 left to build. And we've got almost 10 in the queue. So hopefully this works out just fine. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Yep, all fine. It's all fine. We're just cutting it close, people. We're just cutting it close. I mean, I guess that's part of the game, right? You want to, could you imagine if I didn't have this stuff on storage, though? Holy smokes, we would be in such big trouble. Big trouble in Little China. Let me tell you, it would be a mess. Luckily, everybody trusts me. Oh, that's right. You should all trust me. And the hull integrity's fine. Oh, man. Listen, can you build more? Yeah, I think you can. Yeah, just keep shoving gears over there. These guys are going to keep making me gears, right? Yeah, so he's dropping off. I think you can build me one more shuttle, dude. Because we got 16 done. What about you? You're building me one. But you have no more gears in storage. You're making me a thing. Okay. You're hopefully gonna build me one. I don't know. It's gonna get close. I mean, listen. What do we got? Carbon 69. You know what? Here, turn that on. Yeah, do that. Yeah, we'll crank out all the gears, people. Yep. Give these guys gears. We got 18 shuttles made. I mean, we got 19 being made there. We got number 20 being made there. And I think I even got a spare one made over here just in case. Listen, cancel that. Yeah, you don't need to build that. That's 19. Here comes number 20 right there. There he is. There's 20. Get out. You're done. 1617 out of 1622. What are you talking about? Train 0 colonists. Whoa. What happened here? Train 0 colonists. Listen, how do I fire people? Holy smokes. When you know, we've run into a glitch. I train colonists. Yeah. Policies. Like, starving population, waste recycling, disposal of corpses, working hours, food, and propaganda. Okay. Listen. Alright, listen, there's gotta be a way to fire people, right? There's just gotta be. So we gotta fire. I gotta find three people to fire. I don't want to transfer people. There's gotta be a way to fire people. Population management. Population management. We're clicking on the bottom of the UI. Population, 1 sector per cycle. Okay, thanks, but no thanks. How do I get 3 colonists? Is there 3 people kicking around somewhere? All right, there's 5 people in sector 3. I'm gonna send them. I'm gonna send these non-workers to sector 1. 5 people. Non-workers from 3 to 1. I can't believe I gotta do this. This is crazy. Yeah, I can't believe I gotta do it this way though. That's really weird. That's just so weird. Okay, it's fine. Where's the ship at? Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I mean, it only takes what, 3 cycles to make these guys? Gee whiz. Yeah, as soon as you guys are done transferring 5 people, what a weird mechanic. It's all right. Everybody else is off the ship, right? Yes, you're moving the workers over there now. Very good. Do that. Yeah, train 5 colonists automatically. I'm assuming it has to finish the transfer first. Yeah, got it. Give this guy a circuit board so we can get on with life, please. Yeah. Boy. Mechanics. The mechanics of this game. The thing is about this circuit board is that the guy's got to run all the way up here, all the way around, and all the way down to drop this circuit board off. That's why it takes a yeah, 5 colonists in training. Holy smokes. Okay. Fly the Tiqqun into Giovanni's ship. You betcha. But before we do that, of course, we're going to actually have a quick look around the ship and wrap this one up before we get the big, huge cutscenes, because we're going to get all kinds of cutscenes, right? I mean, it's just the way it is. Let's have a look around the ship one more time, because this was super intensive. This was super intensive, people. Okay, so Sector 1 is where it all began. And, of course, we didn't have batteries at the time or anything like that. We had basic housing, the little tiny houses, and some storage and the maintenance guys, right? You know, we did the things. We got things up and running, and they looked really good. Sector 6, again, of course, became kind of our semi-farming side of running the 2 sectors, right? So this kind of became our hybrid farming, and at the same time allowed us to get some of them, transfer some people around. And then, of course, it also became our cryogenic center, where we would thaw everybody out. And then, of course, Sector 2 became the industrial zone, which, of course, did all the crazy things with research. And then Sector 3 became the farming zone to feed all the new colonists we unthawed. And then, of course, this abomination is going to blow up a ship. It's great. This, of course, is the ship in all its glory. It's really too bad you can't do like I said, you can't do a screenshot of it. non-interface screenshot. I did try looking the other night for one. I didn't find one. And of course, I have the save file, so it's not like I can't go and run this save again, right? But I must admit, that's a thing. Let's now save the game before I do the big pushing of all the big buttons. M806. 06. There we go. We're going to push the buttons, all the things. I did go through several times to try and find a screenshot option. That button in the upper right takes you into this menu. No, all it does is when you push this button in the upper right-hand corner, it just takes you into the game menu, right? And I went through the game settings, and I was like key bindings, and I was like, power grids and stuff. Now, I mean, not to say I won't look again, right? I might go through here, but it's actually a pretty short list of key bindings. Like, there's not a lot. There's not a lot of extra bindings in here, so it is what it is. Screen mode, resolution, VSync, right? It's just what it is, right? Like, there's nothing there. The shadow and bloom qualities, of course, and then accessibility. I'm assuming that's the flash mode, right? Or something. So with that, we'll get into the game. The ship looks awesome, though. I must admit, it looks really good. All right, let's fly this thing into the stuff. Of course, this is the last system. I really didn't do much in this system. I just, don't get me wrong, Remus and their offer of turning me into plant life sounded interesting, but I think we'll keep the humanity thing going. All right, so let's take this, point it at this. It's 2.4 cycles. And click this, and away we go. And I'm going to make sure that we get the sound. I'm going to turn the sound up for the game as soon as we get it.
If you are listening to this message, it means the Tiqqun has reached its destination, despite the unpredictable parameters that framed the equation of its journey. Crew have found a new home, whether the one planned for or another. These survivors have already begun to lay the foundations of a new cradle, where creativity, invention, and joy can bloom again. Perhaps you already understand why I insisted, why the mission launch was precipitated. When I discovered that the lunaclism was inevitable, I also understood that any attempt to save our species after this would have been doomed to fail. You took the helm in the only launch window available to us. Thanks to you, our efforts, our mistakes, our sins and sacrifices will sink into oblivion, into the past, while the first pages are written for a newly born humanity.
Well, there you have it. And even the dog survives. Because, of course, the dog survives. Like, we leave the dog on the ship. That's just bad. Oh, wow, I got all kinds of achievements. I'll have to look at them afterwards. So, with that, wow. Just so much wow, isn't it? Really awesome. Wow. Well, I must admit, that last mission, that was a little glitchy. But overall, I really did enjoy this game. The game was really awesome. Now, I noticed that a lot of people, it's got mixed reviews online now, right? And a lot of people are upset about the complexities of the game. There's a lot of moving parts all the time, and I can understand that to a degree, right? Like, making some parts of the game can be really hair pulling, right? It can be really hair pulling. So like, you'll go into like opening up new sectors. Every time you open up a new sector, you're literally like, you basically don't want nothing to happen around you for the next 20-40 cycles, right? Because everything just goes wonky. You really got to prepare yourself. And so I can understand some of the frustrations that players are having. That though, I do want to set aside to say that the storyline and the music and the graphics are amazing. I mean, the storyline and the graphics and stuff, I mean, just look at it and just look and listen to it. It's just, it really, I mean, I could just sit here and just listen to the music all day. It's kind of scary. And I think that's what I think the graphics and the music are what drew in so many people. But then the tough gameplay is what upset so many people, right? Like, they didn't expect it to be that hard. And I don't know if it was harder than any other game. It's just the mechanics of it are so different, right? Like, I guess, like, where I was not a player of Frostpunk, which is what a lot of the internal mechanics were. Basically, not being a player of Frostpunk, you know, I was very busy. But at the same time, I never really had any problems. Like, my ship was very balanced the entire time. Like, yes, opening up new sectors was always a thing. Yeah, right? Like, what I found in the with a lot of people was that they were advancing too fast. They were forcing the triggers too soon. And again, I mean, this whole game is trigger based, right? So, you know, that's a thing. Now, I do know some of the bugs are annoying, right? Like, we ran into the bug there on the last stream and had to reset the mission. We then ran into the bug on this stream and had to reset it, and that's fine. You know, it is what it is. But and they did post the other day that they had a patch coming out sometime this week, so as people playing over Christmas would have less problems, right? But overall, I liked the game. I liked the game. It was a hard challenge, but not over challenging. And at the same time, the music and the graphics were just amazing. You know, yeah, like, you definitely just had to, like, a lot of like it's very convenient that they added the, like, you know, the normal play, the fast play, and then the extra fast play buttons. And I think that's where a lot of people get into trouble, right? They would do a thing and then they would hit fast forward. But when they were hitting fast forward, there was like 3 other things they should have been doing, and they weren't getting done, and then the next thing you know, you would end up into trouble, like we were in that last mission. Like, if we were running that at full speed all the time, we definitely wouldn't have gotten the 20 shuttles made, or we would have missed them last 5 colonists, right? But because we ran the game at normal speed, or on the odd occasion I would do like extra speed, but most of the time we just ran it at normal speed and did the things, it was good, right? It was good overall. And yeah, I mean, well, yes, but and then it is me, right? I missed like 3 things, so, you know, it's all good in the neighborhood. I don't know. It was to me, the game was fine. Yes, it has a few bugs. Yes, there's a few things I would tweak in terms of clue knowledge, right? Like, I would add more text to the upper left-hand corner to say, you know, in the research center, or in the maintenance bay, or in the docking bay. Like they need more clues as to where to find some of this stuff. So yeah, there are a few knocks that I could give the game, that's for sure. But overall, I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed playing the game. I was looking forward to this game all year, and I'm happy I played it. I'm super happy. But with that, I'm super hungry. That's where I am now. I'm hungry. Gosh darn it, people. I'm starving to death because, of course, I ran over by about 45 minutes because the first 45 minutes of the game was bugged, right? But, you know, that's just life, right? It was bugged. But I do want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody for watching on this series. Of course, Mr. O, Noko, of course, I appreciate the company and the stuff like that. Schedule will be posted shortly for the next week. And next week we have Icarus Monday, of course, because that's the thing we do. we have 2 Point Campus, the finale of the DLC, Space Academy. You betcha. Then we have ATS, the Christmas load. Oh, yeah, because they finally came out with the Christmas trailers. That's going to happen. And then I have a surprise game for the end of the week. Because you'll see that on the schedule once it gets posted. And I think a lot of people are going to be really excited when they see the surprise game. All right. So with that, I'm Max. This has been IXION, and it's been awesome. I mean, it's been really cool. I'm really happy about it. Yeah, bon appetit, right? Yeah. So just to go back to answer a few things here. Yeah. So that is my next plan. The next big game. Well, as for the next big game, there is no other real new games coming out. I mean, I just did play 2 Point Campus and this at the same time. So, in fact, Infraspace. Oh, Infraspace will be out next week too, right? We have an episode of Infraspace. Infraspace will be taking me into January because we're going to be building the Canyon City and all the things. But I do have a surprise game coming out, and I think people are going to enjoy that. With that, I will see everybody on the next one. Take care.
Vholejump complete. Hull integrity compromised. Likelihood of station survival stands at 7%. Repairs imperative. Hull integrity stabilizing. Likelihood of station survival now stands at 9%. Stockpiles depleted. Suggest probe launch to locate resources.